still think of that past. And too many fullness, and day after day, misery. And too many fullness, and day after day. Your passion, take it from me. I'll swear to you when to make yourself a hero. Your passion, I'll swear to you when to make yourself a hero. Without flowers, forget what they wept for day after day. Without flowers blossom in the stream of tears, they still think of that past. Misery and too many fullness, and day after day. Misery and too many fullness, and day after day. Your passion, take it from me.
Hey, you there. Yeah, you over there, kid. How you doing? This is the King of Anime podcast. I am Sasuke the Savage. He is everything animated. He is C Tactics. And you fucked up by clicking this video, buddy. Because you are in
That's right.
for a lot of pain, misery, but also fun.
Remember that GIF? No, not GIF. It's a clip with what's his name? I think it's Keith David. Welcome to hell, motherfucker! That's where you are now.
Yeah. If you're unfamiliar with the format of this podcast, King of Anime is where we cover seasonal anime. So we're covering the summer season. And sometimes we like to add in a bonus anime just from any time period, really. And that happens to be called Nakama Club. And the show for this season of the podcast for Nakama Club is Girls Band Cry, as well as the other shows that we're watching that we're going to talk about tonight include Sparks of Tomorrow, Smoking Behind the Market with You, as well as a show that I affectionately call Yuri Potter, but the actual title is I Want to Love You Until Your Dying Day.
To your dying breath and eat your soul with a pancreatic dish.
I think you just ripped off two movies there, but yeah, that one.
Honestly, that sounds like a better movie than anything that I consumed today in terms of anime.
Damn.
Wow.
Which would be Mushoku Tensei, by the way.
I mean, I guess that could be a section for something that let's face it, we ain't got no good news for y'all. It's not gonna just strap in your chair. It's better to be prepared than to pretend like everything is good. Buckle your seats up, boys.
Oh boy.
You got something that are gonna make you depressed.
Now let's get ready for the KOA.
I guess piggybacking off of what C Tactics was just talking about, there's been a lot of controversy with the latest episode of Mushoku Tensei, to which I am privy of a little, but I don't watch that show anymore since season 2, episode 9, I believe. Therefore, C Tactics is more adept at tackling this controversy. Is it controversial, really? Like, is everybody just being, woke little baby back barbecue bitches, or is there something to actually complain about?
I would say so. Yeah, I'd say there's a couple of legitimate points here. I think there was a bunch of drama last week too. Am I correct in saying that?
I believe so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
last
as soon
week
as we started talking about Rudy, it all went downhill. Shocker.
Yes. Basically, the first 2 episodes had, from what I was aware of, almost universal praise because it was good. They were really good episodes. Very much like early season 1 vibe. Because it followed Eris and her journey, and we got to see Ghislaine again. We got to see some cool new characters. And it was just really, really good, top-notch stuff for Mashoko Tensei. Episode 3 comes around, we get back into Rudy shit, and it's mostly just these last 2 episodes of season 3. The main controversial things is that the veil is uncovered, I think, for a lot of people now. It is very clear what this series actually is about. It's not about some isekai where the character goes through a bunch of change and grows. It's more or less just a power fantasy harem series for Rudy to basically want to smash his little sisters. And then have 3 wives that don't really do anything at all. This most recent episode, or last episode, we had Aisha, which is the little sister of Rudy, come up to Rudy unprompted and do the meal bath sex thing. To her big brother, literally came onto him and asked to have sex with Rudy. Episode 4, that was bad. That was really bad. One of the worst episodes in the series.
Sounds pretty bad.
It was pretty bad. It had a couple of, but for the most part, it was all bad. Episode 4 doesn't have anything quite as egregious as pedophile incest, but it grooming as well. This one has another Aisha joke where they, well, okay, no, so let me actually start with this. The episode starts off with Geese and Ellie Nelise and that other fat guy paying their respects to Paul. And Ellie Nelise is like, hey, you want to come to me, Cliff and our wedding? And Geese immediately is like, why would we ever go to a wedding why would we ever go to a slut's wedding? Like, just really just disgusting, kind of nasty, like unprompted, like, what the fuck? So there's that. Right afterwards, Geese and the other fat guy hand Rudy a sack of gold. And they're like, this is Paul's half and this is your half, and also I put in a little extra. What's in it is a Hydra scale that he later breaks down and describes that it negates all mana. So Rudy has now gained the ability to be completely impervious to all magic. Pretty much.
Nice.
Let's see. Then right after that, he goes home to his glorious mansion full of his family harem, and Aisha asks him to go to her room later in the day, which is already weird.
First, I even though I know the answer to this, just for people who may not be aware, who consists of this harem?
Okay, so the harem is officially, the harem is Roxy, his teacher,
by the way,
Sylphie, his childhood friend,
mm-hmm.
and supposedly what the story is now setting up is Eris will now be a part of this harem and be the 3rd wife.
His cousin,
but his cousin, yes. But he also lives with his 2 little sisters, Norn and Aisha, who are blood related, and children, and then his two mothers, Lilia and Zenith. Zenith is brain dead.
I was about to
She
say,
has no character.
did they still not fix that?
No, she is 100% completely brain dead. She was picking weeds this episode.
Thank you, babe.
I kid you not.
Hey, picking weeds?
She was picking weeds this episode.
You have your brain dead mother picking dead weeds?
It was actually a little bit. It's really not. She was with Aisha, and they were just letting her do it because that was like the one thing like that
I
seemed
see.
similar before. So they thought maybe
my
it could
God.
help jog her memory. Either way, it's really obvious. We know what the author was thinking there.
Yeah, get to work.
Get to work. And then Aisha's like, go to my room later. They hear a noise in Aisha's room. Turns out Aisha is growing a treant or a treant or like a Venus flytrap monster. With Aisha's and Sylphie's bathwater. That's the joke. Rudy immediately says to himself in his head, "Oh my god, that must be why it grew gropey tentacles." So, another incest joke of like, "Oh, I'm attracted to my little lolly sister who just happened to offer sex the other day to me." But it's totally a joke. It's totally a joke.
Wait, where is that? Yeah, that's all it is.
Right after that, Rudy's like, "You can't have the monster." But then Aisha's like, "I'll tell Roxy about your Roxy underwear shrine that he still has, by the way."
To a woman he's married to.
He's married to her. The last
And has
episode,
a shrine still.
the last episode opens up with him waking up in bed next to Roxy naked and him describing in detail exactly how she looks physically identical to a child. So there you go for that one. So Aisha gets her way or whatever. Then the middle scene to kind of like bridge it into the final scene. Nothing happened this episode, by the way, as you can tell. Nothing of note. They're back at the school. Rudy's with Roxy. He's like grabbing her forcefully by the hand and is like, "No, you have to do this. You have to do this." The joke is that Rudy, this is a joke, by the way. This is played off as a ha ha ha, look how funny and relatable Rudy is.
Yeah.
He's grabbing onto Roxy and forcing her to have a threesome with him and Sylphie. That's the joke. That's what we're supposed to laugh at. What's actually happening, though, is Rudy... Very funny, I know. What is actually happening is Rudy is trying to get Roxy to teach him king class water magic. That's it. That's it.
The
So they
writing
go-
is impeccable.
Right? It's so funny.
I find
I'm
it
laughing.
I find it very funny. We're just gonna add the laughs and post though.
The episode ends with one of the most transparently, like, there's no way anyone can make like an excuse for this. It's transparently a horrible thing to do. Roxy is like, "All right, I will teach you king class magic." She does her magic, and it's kind of like the magic we saw in I think it was like episode 2 or 3, where Roxy uses like summons the storm or whatever, and like she almost passes out.
Mm-hmm.
They do that again. She almost passes out like Megumin. Rudy catches her and is like, basically like, "Let me do it now." He does it first try. He does it perfectly. He doesn't strain at all. Not only that, but it's like multitudes more powerful than Roxy. Multitudes.
Mm-hmm.
So he just immediately knows this magic, casts it perfectly, but even better. And then on the horse ride home, so they're all three of them. They're on the horse. Sylphie's like, "I didn't even cast it once," and Roxy's like, "Yeah, 1 out of every 5 attempts fails for me. And then they proceed to like run and try to jump on, not literally, but like figuratively, as many swords as they can find to degrade themselves by saying, no, Roxy, you're the perfect wife for Rudy. And then back and forth, Roxy's like, no, you're the perfect wife. And
No. My pussy stinks. No, yours is better.
And then both of them say this too, which is just so degrading to me. They're like, I finally found my purpose as Rudy's wife. Now I'm happy. And Sylphie's like, the only reason
Fuck
Rudy
off.
even married me is because I met him at his lowest point. And then Roxy's like, well, Sylphie, you're just so much better than me. Like, I'm just an interloper. Like, and that's how it ends. Rudy doesn't say anything. He just says, I have to take care of both of these women. I'm the lucky one. I must cherish them.
Wow.
That's the episode.
Yeah, let's hear it from the audience.
Oh.
They're absolutely appreciative of the fucking episode.
Knock 'em a club win. Who says no?
So what exactly? Like, I know EA sent over a graphic that said like the score is falling on IMDb, and it looks like it's falling on Mal by a little bit, but not enough. What exactly have you guys heard in terms of this drama, though?
I've heard the whole Roxy and Sylphie thing. I've been seeing that.
Same. Just that.
Yeah.
I think people are starting to finally wake up and realize what this show actually is.
I don't feel that way, because I feel like the people who are already staunch fans of it, because we've had our complaint. Like, how many times have I complained about Mushoku Tensei? And like, people have also done the same thing during that time period. But I think now with this coming out and people posting about it, it's just that the people who already didn't like it are being more vocal, because like they have something to latch on to speak on how bad they already thought it was. Like, you know, I think the outcry that we're seeing is from people who already didn't like Mushoku Tensei, but the people who love this show still are overwhelmingly in the minority, or majority. Sorry.
I mean,
I think you're right. I think it's sort of what I was telling EA, but I think there's like a middle ground where they were just kind of more casual watchers, and I think the more people keep this kind of noise up, which I think this is one of the few series where I think we legitimately should be very vocal about how awful it is, because it's truly bad and it gets way too much credit. Like,
the fact that it looks as great as it does for the kind of show that it is an insult.
Like, it's not the fact that it's offensive, it's the fact that it's being praised as doing something amazing and being like a series. Like, people will staunchly defend this series as if it's about overcoming adversity and learning how to grow and change. It's not. It's a harem power fantasy. It's the same thing as In Another World with My Smartphone. It's the same thing.
Or any other generic webtoon.
Right.
There is not one goddamn special thing about this series. Not one. Nothing. It has 2 or 3 really good ideas for characters. It's got a decent idea for a world.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Everything else is abysmal dog shit.
But to also be fair, Sasuke, because I know you said that, you know, the haters are still going to be hating, and like maybe they're more vocal about it now. I think this is the first season where we actually have the harem shit. So Honestly, I feel like now that people are starting to see that, especially because I think we can all agree there's a difference between, like a power fantasy and, like the shonen genre and an harem genre. And maybe there's some people that expected that there was going to be this type of genre where it's like, oh, it's fighting, it's fantasy, it's isekai. And now they're getting harem thrown into it. It's like, maybe that's something that people weren't expecting and they don't like now. I think maybe that adds to it.
Well, just for me, it's a couple of different fronts. I want to keep this as brief as possible while also not trying to go all over the place. So I feel like there's already been bad stuff in Mushoku Tensei, and people are just going to adapt to whatever criticisms are thrown this way. Like when we were talking about the show,
moving.
yeah, we were talking about the show on the podcast, and I had all my complaints about Rudy, and I'm just saying me because these complaints were also expressed on social media and whatnot about him being a pedophile, about him groping Ares and doing this and doing that. People took that in stride, and they wouldn't even give you the fact that he was just a deplorable person. They would just go, well, what about this? And what about that? Like, yeah, he did that and whatever, but he's working on it. You have to understand he has to assimilate himself in the world. And my point is, there's already been bad stuff in Mushoku Tensei. This whole harem thing and Sylphie and Roxy just being background characters and like window dressing just to like elevate him. They don't give a fuck.
No, they don't.
They don't. I'm not saying nobody. I'm not going to say nobody. Maybe there are some people who genuinely got this far with expectations that the series wouldn't be this. But I think those people are few and in between, because I think people are just going to adapt to whatever it is. Because this show is starting to become, or already has become, one of these shows that are going to be put on a pedestal for being like the gatekeeper for one of social media's favorite words in this community, the tourist. It's the show that you show to a casual fan, and they'll complain about this and that, and they'll be like, huh, you aren't really an anime fan because you aren't used to pedophiles. And it's like, well,
I hate that.
I shouldn't be, but thanks.
I hate that shit so fucking
Yeah,
much.
that's that comment that I got that I showed you guys.
Yeah.
That was the argument.
And I still stand by what I said. This is why no one takes the anime genre seriously, because whenever you want to, it's literally the meme. You want to explain to somebody what an anime is. It's like, well, see, it's this guy and he got transported into a 12-year-old. Oh, wait, no, I know that sounds weird. Like, you can't even explain the concept. It's like the show that we watched, Satsuki, where the mother got reincarnated into the 12-year-old's body.
Yeah.
Like, if you were to say that to anybody, they think you were sick fuck.
Yeah.
But because we're anime fans, we know it's not.
And a show like this would give that show a bad name, because when we use that show, like Suma show, when we use that show and we use that as an example to go, you need to have an open mind, and sometimes you need to add a context to something, to a premise or a setting that may sound like it wouldn't work, or it just looks like it's going to be in a bad direction. That's a show you would use an example as to go, expand your creativity, open your mind up, give it a shot. Mushoku Tensei has been deemed as that show, but it's not really that type of show. It is just, I'm not saying it doesn't have its merits, but some parts of it are just deplorable. And it's really just that simple. It's not one of those shows that you should be using to go, well, you got to give it a shot. Sure, you're going to like things in it. It's beautifully animated. It has some great characters in it, but it also has its bad shit. Seems like people are acknowledging it, but I think overall it's kind of just in the same place it's always been.
Yeah. I guess only time will tell how much worse this will get for them. But yeah, I think you're right, Sasuke. The people that are like it will always defend it no matter what, because to be fair, Rudy has always been deplorable no matter what.
Yeah. But moving on from Mushoku Tensei,
Mutense.
if you want to be further infuriated, don't worry. I gotcha. Crunchyroll, our friend Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll.
So, if you guys remember, Crunchyroll acquired Right Stuff. If you don't know what Right Stuff is, that was the place where you got all this anime, manga merch. You could buy the manga volumes. Great shit. It's the right stuff. It's the right stuff. Yeah.
I still got one of their boxes. I even was sponsored by Right Stuff. I worked with them.
Nice.
Great site. Great store. Crunchyroll acquired them. And when that happened, I think all of us were kind of like, I don't know about that one. And I'm here to say that if you were worried about that, you were fucking right. Because the Crunchyroll store is to become exclusive to Mega/Ultimate fan tiers in August. So if you aren't paying that lofty subscription price, you ain't getting no anime manga merch, bitch.
And
Thank you,
so
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll continues to boost its stocks so that it can sell itself to a bigger company.
Yep. Oh my God,
This company's dead.
yeah, it really is. They don't know how to do anything, nor do they give a shit.
Horrible.
It's a
horrible,
shame.
Awful company. They're not for anime. They are for money.
Funny coming from them because they used to be a pirated site themselves, long time ago, and now they think, oh, just because we're the ones that speak for anime. You don't speak for shit. You don't. You are the reason anime is the way that it is. Oh, we give back to the community. We give back to the anime people. Yeah, like 2 cents.
It's like when a drug dealer gives out turkeys on Christmas Day. It's like, yeah, I'm feeding all this homeless people, but the rest of the year I'm fucking everybody up and killing the community.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, this is why I have almost never had a good thing to say about the Crunchyroll Awards. I haven't subscribed to them in almost 10 years, probably.
It's been a minute for me.
They've always sort of been on my shit list for one reason or the other, especially after they bought out Right Stuff. Like this whole idea that they're going to get money from people who like want to buy shit. Like do they not understand that their main audience is in America, and that the American people are already being fucking nickeled and dimed to the point of homelessness? Like, do we really think that these people like who is going to keep their Crunchyroll subscription just to buy more stuff that they don't need, and they know they don't need it?
And it's not like a subscription is cheap anyway. You know, there's some places that are even cheaper than Crunchyroll, but they're just like, oh yeah, let's just charge what, $15 plus.
The mega fan tier is $14 a month, and the ultimate fan tier is $18 a month.
Oh,
that is
beautiful.
Horrendous. That is absolutely horrendous. That's egregious. That's disgusting. That's it's dystopian. It's diabolical. Like, there's nothing redeemable about that decision at all. Like, you're trying what effectively they're trying to do is they're trying to make anime a premium rich person hobby.
Which is like, that sentence alone is comical to me, just knowing where, you know, we were in the trenches, damn it. We knew what anime was. We were made fun of that shit. And now look at us. We're celebrated for it. But
it's like, we're gonna pay $14.99 a month to buy an overpriced Blu-ray set from Aniplex.
Oh yes, it's quite lovely. I bought this. I bought this DVD of Ghost in a Shell for $100. It's so lovely. Oh, do you have yours too, Saltsky?
Yes, I do. I have it in the back. I acquired it long ago.
Oh man, see, don't you have your box of Ghost in a Shell?
Oh, I do. I have multiple boxes. I bought them. Peasants were trying to get them.
Oh, let me pat my cat as I laugh at that.
I ripped it out of their arms so fast. I tore their arms out of their socket. Blood went everywhere. They
Oh,
bled out
God.
right before me. Disgusting
Oh,
little creatures.
you killed another person this week. That's hilarious.
I took the other box and I bludgeoned the child with the mother.
Oh, goody, goody.
Oh, yes.
Good show,
broke
good show,
bitches.
good show.
Little broke bitches.
Makes me laugh. But yeah, that's a joke. That's all. That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
we didn't rip a box set of Ghost in the Shell out of a woman's hand so fast. It
Yeah,
ripped
no,
out
it was
both
Kill
of
Like
her
Kill.
arms.
No, I wasn't. My mistake. It wasn't Ghost in the Shell. It was Kill la Kill. I got snafu. See, you might have got Ghost in the Shell, but you know.
NGE.
But I guess the last bit of news. I'm so happy for one of my favorite directors in Hollywood, Christopher Nolan. He had a movie came out. You may have heard of it called The Odyssey. It came out this weekend. Broke all kinds of records. It's his most successful movie. It's the third highest grossing rated R movie of all time. Like opening weekend, people are trying to watch this in the format that it was originally intended for, which is 70 millimeter IMAX. There's only 18 in all the country, by the way, and one in my state of Arizona. And I went to go to try to see it in that 70 millimeter IMAX. It's sold out for a month.
Oh my god.
It's sold out for a fucking month.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's the whole run, because movies hardly last in the theaters anymore for as long as they have in the past, thanks to COVID and everything. But so I may not ever get to see it in the 70 millimeter format, because it's not like they make it for TV. You can only watch it in theater, so that kind of sucks. But I don't know if they ever, like, maybe they'll extend it for another month or re-release it later on or something. I don't know. I guess I'm just putting this movie out because, you know, for whatever reason, there was some weird grifter shit with this movie, you know, for stupid reasons, where, you know, Helena Troy was played by a black woman, and Elliot Page was in it, a trans man, you know, it was a certain character. And it's just like, when people went to see it, nobody gave a shit. They actually enjoyed the movie for what it was, because the movie is overwhelmingly positive. Like, it's like very successful. Like, it's really good.
It's almost like the only thing that really matters is if they can act.
Right. It's like, if you can act the part and it's like convincing and good, nobody cares. And also, this is Christopher Nolan. Who would not want to be in a Christopher fucking Nolan movie? If I had the chance to be in one, I'd be in it. You know what I mean? Nolan, please, I'll be an extra. I'll be the one that dies and you barely see me in the background. I'll just get that credit. It's like, what movie have you ever been in? I was in a Christopher Nolan film. That's what I would say. But happy for its success. Happy for all the money it's making. Ha ha to all the grifters that tried to cancel this movie before it came out because you tried to go up against Christopher fucking Nolan, the guy who made Interstellar, The Dark Knight, Memento, Tenet, Inception, all these banger movies. Come on now.
Yeah. I mean, it's
We'll get him
clear
next time.
Oppenheimer.
It's kind of clear what they want to do. They want to kill movies. You know, that's the one thing they're working on next is killing movies.
Yeah.
They want to get rid of all that stuff, and so we just work.
Yeah,
But I don't think it's
they'll
gonna.
try.
I don't think it's gonna work.
No,
Mm,
as
see what you
long
did
as
there.
there's passion and people are making movies, there's always going to be movies, because you have people from Christopher Nolan that are the biggest in the game doing it today, and then you have, you know, the people that made Obsession and the people that made The Backrooms for low budget, because Odyssey was a high budget movie. It made its budget
Markiplier?
back. Markiplier with his Iron Lung movie, that's right. But yeah, Christopher Nolan made his budget back in a weekend. Like, now he's just like raking in the profit.
Yeah.
So yeah, movies will keep on going. As much as they want to try to kill him, they'll never do it.
Oh,
Can we bring back rock and roll next?
I mean, I'm ready.
gotta
I'm
start your
ready.
own band.
That's right. We gotta. Speaking of band,
Speaking
Is this a
of
good
bands,
segue?
Yeah, for the first time we ever made a good segue on the podcast. Hold
holy
on.
shit! Look, we gotta clap that up.
Nakama Club, Girls Band Cry, episode 2. We get basically this episode is to showcase Nina being the brattiest brat in Bratland. That's pretty much the whole episode. It's just her being so stubborn and insecure, and I gotta say, I love this character, but she's so frustrated to like at the same time. It's a weird thing with me liking these types of characters, but yeah, she was very interesting this episode.
Yeah, I mean, she did take a lamp and try to murder somebody with it.
That was
towards the end.
Shut up!
Like,
Shut
literally,
up.
the guy's literally like, it's 3 a.m. Shut the hell up. And then what does she do? She comes at him like a crackhead. He's like, I regret this decision.
Man dies via 17-year-old rocker.
I mean, we don't know what happened to him. He probably is dead.
All screamed. I think my favorite part came after that segment when she just like tried to plug the lamp in because she broke it, and then she goes, I wrote it. She said down verbatim. She said because she tried to plug it up, fell to the ground and went, "I'm stuck in the dark. I'll never escape the darkness." And I was just like, just try to plug the lamp back in. What are you talking about?
I think she was just so defeated by that point because, well, I mean, I know we went way ahead and everything, but before all that stuff, I think she just has a lot of kind of like, I don't know if she's like socially awkward or if she just over analyzes things very much, but you know, she assumes people are thinking one way about her when they're just telling her to her face, "You have a great singing voice. I like you." Well, why would you say that? What do you mean? Because you have a great singing voice.
Yeah, I think that's her thing. She's like really just skeptical of people because Momoko was trying to help her this episode, and then we're introduced to our new characters, Subaru, Awa, who is also trying to be nice to her, and then she's just like really suspicious of their intentions, and she's not being receptive to the kindness that they're showing her. And I think that just goes with her own insecurities.
Well, I think to reinforce those points, we do learn a little bit about Nina's family life, which it to me, all that behavior makes sense when you have such a strict family that, as she puts it, with parents that are proud to lead their children. When you don't give children like unattended free time to do whatever the hell they want to do, you get, I think we talked about it a little bit with Witch Hat Atelier. One of the ones you get is slobs and people who can't do anything for themselves. But also the other one you get is people like Nina who are fully functional as people. They can do stuff, right? But they really have all of these insecurities because in the back of their head, they're constantly remembering how they were raised. So they can't really lead for themselves. They can't really make up their own minds about something. And that leads to things like skepticism and the situations like we have here, which is just a failure to communicate with this new girl and get really pissed off and I got everything I want. Thank you for the lamp. Goodbye. Like like it's very as you put it, Sasuke, very bratty, but it makes sense. Like that's not it's like it is her fault, but it's like can't be too hard on her.
Yeah,
In some
I mean, it's how she was raised. I definitely think it opens the doorway to kind of show how people aren't as an open book like some people like to kind of like make it out. It's like, because we've probably met people like this in our lives. It's like, what's their problem? They got to stick up their ass, and we don't know essentially what they're going through, and the reason why they got this stick up their ass could be anything. We just don't know.
they
We just
fell on
know
a pile of sticks.
we just know at that moment in time that for some reason they were just very standoffish with you. So yeah, no, I like that breakdown. I like how whenever she kind of like reminisces or feels that sort of way, she has these weird flares coming off of her, like how it's animated and stuff.
Yeah.
I just
like
call it the nine-tailed fox form. Like whenever she's about to like, I don't know. It's like she'll remember something in her past. It'll be something with her parents, and then you'll just see it happening. It's just like, oh, is she about to go like mob psycho 100%? Like what's going on?
That's literally the embodiment of being triggered. She's getting triggered.
Yeah. Momoko was great this episode too. I think she's doing a really good job. It's interesting, their relationship, because I think normally when you have a character like Nina, I think the idea is to pair them with somebody who has everything figured out and someone who could mentor them in a right way. But I think Momoko is interesting because although I do think she is leading Nina in a right direction, she also is kind of lost herself. She's a young adult herself. Like I think she's 20, I believe.
She has to be because she drinks.
Yeah. So she's it's not like she has everything figured out. She's in a more advanced stage of her life to where she already sees the pitfalls that Nina's going through and is able to shift her away from falling into a hole. But it's not as if she is this complete person who got this third eye to see everything as well, because she ends up, after Nina encourages her to keep up the music gig, she ends up moving in with Nina briefly because she tries to get back her old place and she isn't able to get it back immediately, and then she has to find a new job and everything because she was ready to go back home with her parents and live there. So it's like now she has to readjust her whole life based on a whim, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's not exactly the blind leading the blind, but it's more like the visually impaired leading the blind.
I like that.
Yeah, like a cyclops leading the blind person.
The almost insanely blind leading the blind.
Yeah. It's
I
like
just need my glasses.
Yeah, it's like she can kind of see, but it's not all there.
I do
Yeah.
like though, like the episode also sort of addresses that in a really, I think, accurate way, which was when Momoko was talking to Nina on the train about why bands exist in the first place, and it's this idea of these people who want to be loved and search for this direction they want in life, and they do it together, and they create something that cannot be created by just one person, but only by a group of people. And that to me spoke to me because I've been in a band before, and while it wasn't anything like that, it is very much a group effort in everything you do. You have, like, being in a band is more than anything else. It's like a marriage between like 5 people. It's just
Interesting.
talking and communicating the entire time. It's like, what are you playing there? A? Okay, I'll play like A7 over that. See how that sounds or whatever. Like how does that lyric go there? Oh, that's cool. Oh, no. I think you should go higher. And like it's a lot of that type of collaboration. So I think that I think the episode does really well with that theme.
Yeah. I thought it was interesting too. The thing that she first mentioned while being, or when the topic was focused on bands, was more of the frustrations with it. She was talking about harboring ill feelings toward each other, and then it explodes in this one moment. And I also think, although I've never been in a band, I think if you've been in any collaborative anything with anybody, you understand this whole thing, because the more personalities you have, the more opinions and viewpoints and directions everybody wants to take a certain thing. And when you're focusing on one thing and you're all tasked to build upon that one thing, it can go in a variety of different ways depending on the personalities of everybody. And in all of it, there's going to be compromise and probably resentment at a certain point. But I think, like the great bands, or maybe not even the great bands, but like the good people in the bands are able to overcome those issues and, still come out with something. So it's a wonder if we'll get a band formed from these 3, because Subaru is supposed to be the drummer, Momoko the guitarist, and Nina doing the vocals. It's a wonder if we're going to get more of that with these guys.
Yeah, we barely know anything about Subaru, but from what we see, she seems really nice.
Yeah, she seems like a drummer, so it's a 50-50 shot she's gonna die by the end.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
I mean, Nina did punch her in the leg, so that might just be a taste of what might happen.
Yeah, maybe that kick in the leg is the first domino to fall in her inevitable death to drug addiction.
I just found it funny that Nina's so weird to me, because she'll tense up and then, run away from conflicts, and then she'll do something like that, which is like crazy out of bounds to do that to someone you just met.
Right. You just met someone, by the way, gave you a light out of the kindness of her heart. And I don't even remember what she said to her. I think she was just like, "Oh, cheer up. We're going to be in a band, stupid."
I think they were laughing at her.
Yeah, they were laughing at her, and she's like, "Shut up!"
Because she kicks her in the foot.
Because she was being difficult, because Momoko was cheering her up, saying sweet words and whatnot. And then she was like, "I don't want your kindness." And then Subaru was just like, "Oh my God, you're so difficult." And then that's when she hit her.
Yeah. If this was another character, they would have caved her head in.
Jesus.
With what's left of the lamp.
Right. I'm thinking of that one girl from Fruits Basket, the one that's extremely violent and punches people out
Kaguya.
Yeah.
Or no, it's Kagura.
Oh, Kagura. Yeah.
That's it. I knew it would start with a K.
Yeah. I share the Zodiac with her, sadly.
A boar.
You're violent?
Yeah, I'm now violent. Watch out.
Okay, we won't laugh at you.
With an RKO.
Oh no, out of nowhere.
I love this scene too because like it was one of those like you just kind of know what the vibe is. Like I think when you've been around emotional bratty people like this, they you have moments like this where it's like they're like really angry and you can't really help but just to like laugh because it's a legitimately funny set of circumstances. And I think it adds to Nina's overall sort of charm where she's just all over the place in some ways and sometimes she's like really comfortable with people doing certain things like assaulting them. But she, takes a compliment. It's just like, hey, and runs away.
Right.
Yeah.
I did like the scene where it's essentially at like the dinner table, when she just met somebody new. She met Subaru, and it definitely kind of put into perspective how close Momoko and Subaru are, as far as like how close they are. I feel like we've all been in a situation before where maybe we feel like a third wheel, or we're just like the odd person out, and we're just like, where do I come into this equation? Because then they start going on about, oh yeah, what kind of music do you like? And then you don't know what to say because you don't want to feel rejected by saying that you like a certain band, or if you say something that's too, I don't know, like mainstream, they'll call you a poser or something like that. You start overthinking and you're just like, oh, I like, so you just overthink.
Yeah.
And I think it just captured that perfectly.
Yeah, definitely gave you the feeling of suffocation she felt by having these two people interact with each other, and it seemed like there was like a history, and because she was already, before that moment, she was already feeling isolated because she was trying the whole school thing, and as far as like the academics, we don't know how that's going, but as far as
she's just
socially,
crying into her notes.
yeah, socially, she's pretty shot because she said it herself. She didn't even talk to anybody the entire week, so she's just been going at it, going back home, and not interacting with anybody. So I think seeing Momoko, who she kind of looked at as like the safe haven, it feels, because as soon as Momoko texted her, she went over to her house to get the lamp and whatnot, and she was like really happy. Because she passed by the couple or her neighbor with the couple with the baby.
Yeah.
And they noticed that she's kind of upbeat. So I think she was like really excited to talk to Momoko, and then when she saw Subaru, it was kind of like it dampened, or it put a damper on her expectations in talking to Momoko, because it's like, oh, now I had to kind of find my place in talking with this triangle we got going on.
Yeah,
Figure out what this new person likes and doesn't like.
Yeah.
it's a challenge she wasn't expecting. She wanted more of the soothing back and forth of her and Momoko that calms her down and relaxes her.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I will say Momoko, and I'm not saying this because she drinks alcohol, but dibs, wife
Oh
material.
my god.
Hmm.
I mean, she'll eat your food even when it's got your name on it. That's all I know.
I mean, oh yeah, that is true.
I'll just start putting my name on things that I want her to eat.
Whoa.
I don't know.
What could C put on that he would want her to eat?
I don't want to know the answer to that.
Hey, Boboko. No, I'm kidding. But
Are you sure Momoko is straight though? She had like a Yuri bait scene with Nina
really? When did that happen?
when she touched her face and was like, "You remind me of my old music because you're stubborn and." Okay, this is not Yuri Potter. I want to
I put
heal
my
you.
mana in you, Nina.
I mean, to be fair, she was being nice. It's not like she was 6 inches away from his face, like another anime that we know.
Yeah, no, I don't think they've done anything romantic or anything like that. I just say it was like kind of Yuri baitish.
The middle finger
Yeah.
means more than just fuck you.
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But remember,
Let's fuck.
Nina wants her to use the pinky every once in a while.
Wow.
Which is such a stupid
Which
compromise.
out of context that sounds.
Can you please use your pinky next time? Okay, sure.
Yeah, out of context that sounds bad.
Sorry if I hurt you.
I will be sure to clip my nails next time.
God. We're going to hell.
We'll all go there. The KOA Hell podcast.
Hey,
The king of
Nina will be there. She killed someone this episode, so
yeah, because
you can ask her.
the lamp looked fine, and then it was in pieces. So I can only assume she used it on the man.
just see blood splattered all over it. Jesus.
I mean, if there was blood on it, then I would have known for a fact that yeah, she definitely killed the man. For sure.
He
That's
attacked
the
me
entire
first.
scene.
He
It
attacked
was-
me first. He attacked me first.
He attacked me for... How much of a different show would this be when that scene plays out and both Momoko and Subaru come and they go, "What the fuck happened? Why are you covered in blood?" He attacks me first. He attacks me first. Wait, do we need to call the police? What the fuck?
You're my friend, right, Momoko? I need your help.
Oh, why? And then she
Fingers
goes and touches
extended,
it.
Momoko.
Help me. Help me. Oh my god. That'd be a funny show.
I do think her being a vocalist fits just because this is a character who seems to have a lot of repressed emotions. So, and although that can be expressed through instruments, I think vocals being a thing for her, something that she doesn't necessarily, I won't say you don't have to train, but it's easier for her to sing, I think, than to do anything else. I think that's really fitting for her. So, she hasn't accepted the proposal yet, but I mean, it's called Girls Man Cry. If she doesn't accept it, then what are we watching? Like, what are we
Just
doing?
ends after episode 3.
It just turns into K-On! They just start eating cakes.
Cakes and candles.
Yeah, when you said vocal and like good because of like just her repression and everything, I totally just now remembered that today is July 20th. It's the 9th anniversary of the day that Chester Bennington, lead singer of Linkin Park, passed away. Today, 9 years ago. And he was a vocal and like just such the best vocalist, lyricist. And yeah, he had a lot of demons growing up, unfortunately, but he sang just beautifully. Like he could scream with the best, but also just harmonize with the best as well. So I don't know. I just now noticed that because I looked at the date and I'm like, oh shit, it's been 9 years.
Yeah.
So that should have been something I should have said during the news, but I just now remembered it.
Unfortunately, it's like those issues that we have in our life that serve as fuel for, you know, great performances and whatnot, because when you come from a place of pain, it really motivates you to express yourself and just let it all out. So
Yeah.
is that all we have to say about this episode?
I don't have anything else.
I guess the only thing we miss is they talked about Nina getting bullied in at school. So
Yeah.
wonder if they'll address that whole thing, because she was talking to Momoko about that, but Momoko very respectfully, like Momoko's just a really cool character. Very respectfully tells her, "You don't have to tell me about it if you don't want to," you know, because it felt like she was kind of like oversharing just because she felt obliged to tell her, but she's like really socially aware, as is Subaru. I guess that's the one thing. Subaru was really self-aware, although she didn't really say much. When she sensed that she was kind of like impeding a meeting between Momoko and Nina, she tried to excuse herself at the very start of their interaction.
That was nice of her. But then Momoko kind of insisted.
Yeah.
I feel like she did that intentionally to kind of break Nina out of her shell.
Yeah, I definitely think that's the case.
Yeah, well, when they were in the bathroom and the aura was coming off of her, Momoko was like, she's like waiting, right? She's out there. You could be getting closer to this woman right now, making friends. You don't want it.
You can't make me. Grabs her stuff and leaves. Thank you for the lamp. Bows and then leaves.
Yeah, they're the same age too, so yeah, I do think that she was trying to get them on friendly terms, because I think Momoko kind of has a feel for who Nina is, especially since they lived together for a little bit, and she knows that Nina's probably not trying to make any friends and not trying, she's not really helping herself.
Oh, talk about Yuri bait. At the beginning of the episode, Momoko was sleeping with Nina.
Oh, that is true.
And there's that cool first person view. So
yeah, but that's definitely because Nina has no furniture. She has like nothing planned out. She had like, did you see her fridge? There was like nothing in there at all.
Just stuff that doesn't belong to her.
Yeah,
because she's broke.
Things with other people's names on them.
Eating and drinking things with other people's names on them.
She literally has a bed and boxes. That's all she has, and that, well, did. But I guess we can move on to our next show, not from the summer season, and that show is Daemons of the Shadow Realm, episode 15. This is a kill or pass episode, and I will tell you guys, King of Anime podcast fans, this one was a really great setup for something that we've kind of been fearing might happen.
Yeah. First things first, we can definitely confirm that in this universe, Fullmetal Alchemist is an anime.
True, they were watching FMA.
Fullmetal Alchemist. No, they were watching the dog and girl anime.
What, you think that this was like a hidden secret, that they were not trying to say that it was Fullmetal Alchemist? It's clear. Well, first we saw Edward and Al doing their funky biz, and then we saw, of course, Dog and Girl. We know who Dog and Girl is. And then we saw probably one of the worst anime characters known to humankind. I hate perceptive brats like you.
That was a good use of that whole thing. Like, that was a great setup, because it went into, because that was being used, like the line in the show was being used as a replacement for the dialogue for Dara saying that to Yuru, because Yuru was like, "So you talked about my parents to the Kakamoris?" And Dara was like, and then that scene had played where it's like, you are way too smart for your own good sometimes.
You know what? You know what this series needs, now that I think about it? You know how, like, in both of the FMAs, there would be, like, those interstitials where it'd be, like, Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
Like, we need that. We need one of those for this one.
David, so the Shadow Realm.
I want to say, would it roll off the tongue as well? I mean, you kind of did it, so I mean, I guess it would. Daemons of the Shadow Realm. Daemons of the Shadow Realm.
It could really work just because of the whole dichotomy thing that they always do. So like if they had one of left, they could do one of right.
Ooh,
If they had one with
yeah.
Yuru, they could have one with Asa. Like it would work really well in that light.
Yeah. I hope y'all be listening when this is all said and done. You put it out on DVD. Do
Yeah.
it. Daemons of the Shadow Realm. Title
Demons of
page
the
of
Shadow Realm.
slides or whatever it's called. But yes, the show begins. Euro, he needed some time to himself, so he decided to, because he couldn't trust anybody. It harkened back to everything that he was just told. He's just beside himself. He's just like, oh God, I don't know who to trust anymore. And here comes cute little dog, little puggy. He just sits right next to him because I feel like dogs know when you're upset. They always know, and they come to you, and you're just like, oh, hey there. And that's just what he was doing, just being a good little boy or girl. I don't know what the dog is, but yeah, he was just reflecting while also being almost really aggressively petting his head.
Shit.
But he was taking it. He's just like,
That's a dog
He
for
didn't-
you.
honestly, would these alien daemons even know like what dogs want? Because dogs always love pets. They love to be scratched. They love their belly rubs and everything else. I feel like the alien daemons just kind of like follow the dog, and they're like, "What's he gonna do now?" And he just goes up to a tree and pisses on it. Oh, good job, master. But yeah, the dog probably got the most cuddles in pets that he's had probably in a while.
Yeah. I mean, he's doing a good job now. He was able to get Yuru to confide in him and, rant about how he's having to adjust to like all the noise pollution just being in the city, and about how he feels about Donji. And although this is not going in exactly the direction I thought it was, I did think that he was going to come to terms with the fact that Donji, although he's a daemon and he was deceiving him in a way, he was still a friend to him.
Yeah.
As was Asa. Asa, he always, fake Asa that is, he always talked to Asa, and even though that he got tricked by those two, it's more so the village that's at fault here. Grandma, Donji's mom, or not really his mom, but the person who's acting as his mom. Those are the people more at fault than these guys. They were playing their role, and one can argue that they probably, it was a role at first, but it's something that they believed in themselves too, at a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the way that story with them is kind of developed. Like it was very is very cute. Like it very forgiving, very like, ah, shucks. Well, that's fine. That's okay. And also as well, it's like they did spend a lot of time with one another, technically speaking. So it's like there is that connection there that can the bridges can still be mended, I think.
Sure.
Yeah. It's definitely there. We saw that, I think it was at the very, very beginning, where poor young, because the flashback of young Euro just literally found out that his mom, his dad, and his sister all left, and that they were gone. And who was the first one to be there for him? That was Denji. And, that was definitely a sweet moment, because when he was at his absolute lowest, he had his friend right next to him, but was also a daemon. I mean, yeah, sure, it sucks to find out that your friend's a daemon years later and whatnot, but at the same time, you remember back and you go, they didn't have to do that. They could have just left me alone and not even been my friend.
Yeah, and although he's a daemon, I mean, we've already been blurring the lines between humans and daemons. I mean, these are still beings with feelings and wants and need. Like they serve their master and whatnot, but that's not even totally the case because we saw with long arms and long legs, they had their master and they didn't give a fuck about what he was talking about at all. So like Daemons have their own natures and just like humans. So I think Yuru is starting to come to terms with this whole thing because it's a shock and it's expected that he would react the way that he reacted, but I think once he sits and thinks about the whole situation, he'll realize that. I mean, I feel like he's already come to that point. He's just kind of like he's still prostrating himself as being angry. He's like, oh, no, I gotta go find Donji and Fake Asa, and I'm gonna ask them questions, which he is, but I think he wants to save them because they mean something to him.
Yeah, he had a good old pet session with the dog, and now he's feeling better.
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with Asa?
I like how you put she's malfunctioning.
I mean, she is. She's just. I mean, she's supposedly. Well, no, she wasn't supposedly. She was helping that one dude with his manga and everything, and she's just like, I want to see my brother. I want to see my brother. I want to see my brother. And he's just like, oh well, as long as she. I mean, yeah, it's weird, but as long as she's helping. And what do we see? Just a bunch of him as background characters multiplied by like 10.
Even
and he's like, no, this isn't helping.
We should have known things were unhinged even before then because she sends him the pictures of of their mom and dad, and then he's like, oh my god, she kept her promise. And he's flipping through it. And he's like, what the fuck? Why am I getting Snapchat selfies? Like, what is this?
It was a picture.
Yeah, she sent pictures of herself.
The filter.
Yeah, oh, yeah, with the eye, the bigger eyes. I was like, oh, all right, man.
Yeah,
She's wild, dude. She's wild.
Yeah, she really loves her brother. Yeah. I mean, I don't think she. I'm glad the anime is like not doing it in the weird incesty way. It's more of a way. in the Rudy way. It's more of the what you would feel when you love your own family. That's your family. Not your more than that.
And the reason why she's so obsessive is because of the like how they were communicating with each other. She was literally in a cage the entire time. Whereas Yuru was free to make other connections. The only real connection she ever had was with her brother and kind of with her parents. So these are the only people that she's ever really talked to up to a certain point in her life, up until she was like 6 years old or something like that. So it's a wonder why she thinks about her brother in this way. Yeah, they don't do the whole creepy incest thing. But it is obsessive, and
it is.
The reason is because she's just so she's so dependent on Yuru.
Yeah, I mean, being in a cage almost your whole life will definitely do that. Yeah, and also, her brother was just there, so I can definitely see why she would be feeling that way. It's like, you know, you haven't had something for so long. You know, it wouldn't matter if you waited X amount of years to get it back. But if you just had it and then it left like a few days ago, yeah, she's just like, I want to see my brother. I want to see my brother. I want to see my brother. Literally a broken just robot, just freaking malfunctioning and everything. But I feel like she's going to play a big part here very soon.
Yeah. Well, no, I think she's still at the Kagamori manor because the people who went out, because the Kagamoris knew about the whole thing that was happening in this warehouse where shit was going down because Ivan gave the message. So it was what's the dad's name? Where is it at? Oh,
I'm gonna say the list of names.
Gonzo. Gabby,
Yeah.
and a couple of the other ones. Like I think Fuyuki went there, but I'm not entirely sure. But it was those guys. I think Asa stayed back in the Kagamoris
Okay.
because
Well,
yeah.
we get the second best thing. We get Gabby Goat gonna help out next
Gabby
episode.
Gobble gobble.
Gobbles?
Gabby Gobbles, excuse me, not Gabby Goat. Gabby Goat's someone else. Gabby Gobbles is this Gabby.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of that, they were gonna Euro and Dara were gonna make a plan, and boy, did that backfire on them badly. They're like, all right, you're gonna sit up there, right and left. You're gonna do this. We're gonna okay, everybody, we got a plan? You got it? You got it? Okay, break. Okay, so what's gonna happen? 2 seconds later, talons are on his face.
Yo, that was
Right,
a
right,
cool
right.
ass moment though. That was so cool. Also reminded me a little bit of Berserk 1997.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
But I love the art, dude. The art was so good. That fucking Daemon was badass.
You
And
know
when he
what?
shoots him, oh,
Yeah.
it's so cool. This series is so much like this is not FMA 2.0. This is
No.
really its own thing.
Yeah. It is. I was gonna say though, to bring it back to FMA, the face of that Daemon reminded me a little bit of that robot Bill the Butcher and how he wore that like mask
Oh,
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
The face was very reminiscent to that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
Bill the Butcher. Even though it wasn't, it was just this in the realm of like that same skull and mouth and everything that I liked. I was like, I see what you did there.
Yeah. Okay. Good catch.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
Even before go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say that we found out that this was like a new Daemon that hold on. Who's the brother?
Asuma.
The one that Asuma. That was his other Daemon. This one was at night, while the other one works during the day.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, I just like that. He has two Daemons, one for both cycles of the day. That's where I was getting at.
As far as he tells us, because what he says could be a complete lie.
True. Very true. Because he did say to stop giving away his weaknesses.
Yeah.
And all that, but who knows if that's true or not. Why would you tell your enemy your weaknesses?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, with that, Yuru gets captured and everybody is left trying to figure out where exactly he is. Left and right weren't able to get to him. Dara wasn't able to get to him. And then there's the final scene, which I'll leave that to y'all because I want to talk about something that happened before, which is we got to see Hagure in this episode. A lot of him, and he was talking about his like wholesome manga that he makes, and it was like a surprise to one of the characters, Makoto, who was like, or I don't even, it may have not been her exactly, but she was reading it. But there was a surprise that he was writing like such wholesome and uplifting manga, considering the Kagamoris are thought to be like bloodthirsty and like a violent clan. And his whole thing is that like he's a peace-loving dude, and for him, writing this world in a manga is kind of like an escape from the world that he lives in. This is his ideal world. And we see Makoto kind of, echoing these sentiments, whereas it just seems like she's also a good-natured person. And then we also had the other guy, the blonde one, Haruo, who also was kind of like, because they were talking about why they were in the Kagamori clan in the first place. And it seems like some people like Makoto are here just for the money. Haruo hasn't killed anybody. But there are people in the Kagamoris who absolutely have killed people and are more on the dark side. And I just think that scene is important because I feel like this is a precursor to the dissension that we're going to see with this clan later on.
Yeah.
Because we have people like Hagure, and Hagure is especially in danger. If I were to pick anybody to die in the Kagamoris, I would say Hagure
Yeah.
all day, every day.
He's gone.
He's so peace loving. He's a fun character. He has a really good ability too. Actually,
Yeah.
the issue is he's supposed to be next up in the clan, and he's a really soft guy, and I mean that in a good
Yeah.
way.
And
Right.
who would be the second one up? Oh, who slick blonde evil guy Asuma?
Yep.
Doesn't look good for old Hagure.
And I'm worried because the people that would be there to protect him aren't there now, except for Asa, I believe, because
True. Yeah, Asu's there. Yeah.
the people that would, be able to protect them, or I should say the people that I trust personally are Gabby and Jean. Those are the people I trust. And I don't think they're there, which makes me think that if there are people in the Kagamoris that, because I'm suspicious of the ball guy. If there are people in the Kagamoris who are on Asuma's side and Asuma's side alone, this is the perfect opportunity to stage a coup.
Yeah. Honestly, I think you're onto something, Sasuke. I think this is
coup. It's not a coup.
No, I think you're onto something, Sasuke, because half of everybody's gone. They're going to fight this Ivan dude, bad mother trucker. And they'll be taking him on, and I honestly think it's gonna be an epic fight that we'll see. But now that the house is like mostly empty, there's gonna be a good amount of people that'll die. I definitely think Hagure. I think you're onto something. He'll be the one to go. Asuma's gonna be the next in command. Maybe their dad or Gonzo is gonna be like, "What have you done? Why would you kill your own son?" And maybe he'll even like go against them because he has the power. And it's definitely gonna have something to do because now they have Yuru, and Asuma even says at the very end of their interaction is, "Would you like to unlock? Oh, would you like to die?" And it's just like, we know what that means. He's going to try to get the power of Seal now. So he can more than likely use it for himself because he spreads his nonsense of, "Oh, with this power, we can, save the world." No, you just want to control. It's all about control with you. Come on. Let's not beat around the bush here. You want to be in power because you feel slighted being the middle child. You have middle child syndrome.
Yeah. And the other interesting component of it, because we know right and left are enemies to break and seal, right being the enemy to break and left being the enemy to seal. We see at the end of the episode, Ivan confront left because he's like, "I need to get rid of you because you are not supposed to be the daemon for someone who hosts or who can host the power of Seal. So I need to get rid of you." So we are having a confrontation between those two, and I guess they're going one-on-one because it seemed like Right was like, he was like, "Hey, left, he talking shit about your mama.
Right.
What you gonna do?"
And Left was like, "I accept."
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how that fight's gonna go. From what we've seen, Ivan is a bad dude. Like he's really strong, really powerful, really sadistic.
Shoot him.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
If it was that easy.
I mean, Dara is there.
He has that sniper. He's fucking good with a sniper. See
You-
him shoot
Yeah,
that.
just give him a gun. Shoot him.
Scotty, don't.
You think
Daddy's working.
Daryl's gonna let them have a 1-on-1, or is he gonna try to sneak?
Oh yeah, I could see him being sneaky.
Yeah, definitely.
I could see him posting up, getting a good shot in, and maybe, just maybe, if left is like on the ropes and it looks like she's about to succumb to whatever sword attack or whatever, boom, good shot right through the, at least attempt. But something tells me he'll be too quick and he'll like block it or something.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting. A lot of moving pieces. I definitely agree with you, Sasuke. I think this is a perfect time to stage a coup. I think it's going to happen. I think it'll happen after they try something with Yuru. And of course he's going to get the power of Seal. I cannot imagine him dying. And just, well, we gave it a good honest try. And Yuru is now dead. Guess we're going to have to wait another 200 years or so. You know? Damn,
Yeah.
I really thought it was this time too. God. Well, you want to get some soda? Yeah, let's get some drinks. Just leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm wondering how in the world he gets out of this situation, because like, let's say he does die, he gets the power of Seal. At some point, he has to get out from under these
Yeah.
guys, but I don't know how that happens at this point.
I mean, would Seal work on humans? Maybe he would. Well, because we know that he Asuma has Daemons. Maybe he seals his Daemons, because we don't know what the other guy has.
Yeah, he can basically like revert them to their like the, I forgot the state was called, but like basically the little effigies, they come before blood is placed on
Yeah.
them and they make the contract. He can do that. We haven't seen it exactly, but
No.
that's not the only issue though. Like, he's in enemy territory, so like even if you were to seal their Daemons, it's not like they wouldn't be able to fight just because they don't have Daemons.
True, but I don't see Asuma as a fighter. Yuru is a fighter.
He probably isn't, but the other guy, the uncle, I mean, he looks like the prototypical thug.
Right.
So, like,
Yeah, he looks like he would throw down. So if anything, he would be fighting with him.
Yeah.
I could see that. So, or somehow maybe they figure out what Ivan's swords can do, and they do that to get him back and out or something.
maybe,
That's what or they teleport themselves to them,
maybe.
and I could see that. Like, that would be something.
Well,
But oh my god, it's on the chopping block.
yeah, I'm nervous.
I don't know, guys. It's not like this show has been fantastic every single episode thus far. It only continues to get better with each fucking episode.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, what the hell? It should be more
Yeah.
like Mashoko Tensei.
It should get worse with every episode. What are we doing? Asa should be sacrificing all of her human rights to be in servitude to her brother.
She
Yeah,
needs to
children.
strip in front of him.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
And in those pictures that she sent, she should have sent something more revealing. I mean, come on.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yuru, break me.
Exactly.
Freak. Jesus. Okay, let's not pretend anymore. This
All
has been a good series. Good series. I can't believe we're on episode 15 already. This is like 44 episodes, so almost, it feels like we're in the home stretch, and it's like it keeps getting better. It's crazy.
Yeah, like I think after last episode, it's just something about this series has gotten exponentially more there's like an urgency in the air,
Yeah.
and it's just like I can't. Like it has my full undivided attention.
Yeah. The episodes always go by so quick. Like as soon as it ends, I'm like, that's it. It's over. So, yeah, I'm waiting. I'm ready for the next fight. I'm ready to see Left fuck some shit up. That's a pass for me.
Pass
Yeah,
for
me
me
pass.
as well. Thusly, shows the pass.
You pass this time.
Alrighty. So, our next show to talk about is
He's
C-Tex's
excited.
show. And that is Smokey Behind the Supermarket with You. Very affectionately nicknamed Smoking Buddies, episode 2.
Yeah.
Who is truly better here? Yamada or Tayama?
Is this like a philosophical question?
Because they're the same person. But I mean, I guess.
But if you think
I don't
about
know.
it, Sasaki sees two entirely different people in the same person. So what is Sasaki like? What does Sasaki think Yamada does on her time off as compared to Tayama? Right? Like, what are the origin stories in his heads for the what is basically just one person?
I don't think he goes that far. I think he just.
He just sees smile and goes, oh,
Yeah,
happy.
yeah, I think so. Oh, she's smiling and has her eyes closed.
I'm happy.
There might not be anything going on in Sasaki's brain at this point.
What do you
I
mean,
mean-
Satsuki? He is a very intelligent individual who gets a lot of social cues and bounces off pretty well with Tayama.
I
Who
didn't
he definitely knows is Yamada.
I didn't even realize how close his name was to mine. It's just one consonant and vowel away.
That's crazy.
But Sasaki, I was already like the last episode. Okay, you should be picking up what's going down here. But then this episode, it's even worse. I'm just like, there's no way you don't realize these two are the same people at this point. Like every
He should have
conversation
known by the hair.
that
The
every
fact that her hair was down.
every conversation that you have with Tayama gets relayed to Yamada, and then she knows exactly what she's feeling, and you never see them at the same time. They look exactly like each other. Like
They
it
have the
is.
same hair color.
I do find it interesting though, with what the question that C brought up of Yamada and Tayama. I do think it is interesting that he has like these preconceived notions about either one of these personalities based on the appearance. I do think that is interesting because he thinks it as Yamada as like this sweet, angelic, delicate flower, and then he sees Tayama as like this dominatrix, overbearing kind of gal, and who's going to like tease him to death. But they're the same person. And I think that's just interesting because people could show you different size of themselves to you, which they brought up in this episode. I don't know if I wrote down exactly what he said, but Sasaki said something to the effect of because Tayama was complaining about a customer who complained about her smelling like cigarettes, and then he was like, well, I think you shouldn't feel betrayed just because you've seen a different side of a person. And just goes back to this whole thing that's going on with Yamada and Tayama, where I don't think he would ever feel betrayed if he finds out, but I do think his world will crash a little just knowing that these two are the same, because the way he thinks about them is completely different. He still has a crush on both, by the way. It's just that I don't think he really knows how to express it with Tayama. I think with Yamada, it's like something where it's like, oh yeah, this is right. But with the Tayama, he's like, do I like her, or am I just like fucking terrified of her?
I like how the first thing she says in this episode, "Hello, it's your easy girl." It's just so transparent.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I will say this, like, if she likes, because it's obvious that she likes him back. I feel like there's some feelings right there. Why wouldn't she just come out and just say it? That this is her, but this is me whenever I talk to customers, and this is me after I get off work because this is what I look like.
Oh, she's a tease.
Oh, for sure, she's a tease, but it's just
she loves to tease the fuck out of him. She wants to have fun.
Oh, so it's all just a fun type of thing, like just a what's it called? I don't know, like playing with your food type thing.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Well, I kind of want to ask this question though. Like, are we saying that the Tayama that we see is like her true personality? Because I get
so.
I get the whole point of Yamada being like this personality made of like a corporate need, like I got to be in customer service mode. But that doesn't necessarily mean that isn't a part of her personality either. I think she may play up aspects of herself that already exist, because from the character that we see of Yamada, like I said, real kind, angelic. I think those qualities do exist in Tayama as well. It's just that she doesn't express it to Sasaki overtly. It's like she'll do some kind things that doesn't seem kind in the moment, because, like, for example, she's giving advice to him in both sides of her personality, and we saw it with, like, when she was Yamada at the end of the episode. She was encouraging him because he was talking about the new hire that cried because of him saying something like, you'll do better next time.
Right, which isn't even that bad, but he got HR called on him.
Everybody hated him.
You son of a bitch, you made a woman cry. And he was like, oh god.
Yeah, but okay, so my whole point is, just to put a bow on this piece of shit. My whole point is that I don't necessarily think Tayama is her true personality. I think that's the personality she's probably the most comfortable with. But I think the Yamada side of her is also a part of her. It's just something that she plays up.
Okay.
Yeah,
fair enough.
I think you're right. I think you can see that play out in her with how she's always like, you know, as Tayama, like, hey Sasaki, let's go hang out and smoke. Let's in like there's this like
smoke a fucking carton.
Yeah, let's smoke 7 cartons.
Mountain.
But I also think that's also why Sasaki is such a good fit for her, because he likes both sides, because he's sort of clueless. He sort of needs like someone who is both nurturing and also someone who is more I don't know,
like
gets
blunt,
angrier with him, blunt. Yeah. Like he needs both of those things, because he's a very because of, I don't know what the fuck this job has done to him, but has destroyed his entire soul and being.
It's destroyed his brain.
It's destroyed his brain, yes. This man has been exhausted every day for the last 30 years, that he can't see the difference or the similarities in Tayama and Yamada. I mean, think about that. Think about that. This man's fucking haggard.
I think the end of series goal is basically just to get him to get a different job, like something he actually likes.
Seriously,
Yeah.
seriously. Yeah,
He just needs to go on
Yeah.
vacation.
dude.
2 weeks,
yeah.
and he'll rub his eyes, and he'll go to the cashier and be like, am I what? Tayama? Why are you dressed as Yamada?
And then right there, she'll open her eyes and go, and drop her voice and go, figured it out finally, didn't you, motherfucker?
You fucking idiot.
I got an idea.
Does a little flick.
I think they both should just. I don't know how, but they just need to run like a tattoo and piercing shop. I think that would be perfect
Wow.
for Tayama, and then Sasaki could be like clerk. He can handle like some of the more,
Wow.
some like the logistics
Yeah.
of it. I think it could work.
Yeah, just start like a cute business together, and that's how they get out from under capitalism.
Or
That
they could run their own little store instead of a supermarket.
Ooh.
they can run a mochi chip shop.
Ooh, see?
But call it Tayama's mochi chips. Also, Sasaki's a fucking idiot.
I don't know if that would work on a shirt.
A little lengthy.
I mean, a little lengthy, but lengthy titles are what's in nowadays. So, I mean, maybe it'll work. But I guess if I was to say the one thing I really liked from this episode was how they complemented each other, or how they complement each other. Basically, you know. It was the first half. Sasaki was feeling down, and Tayama knew right away like something was wrong. Like she knew something was up when she opened her eyes and was like focused. She's just like, something's not right here. You know, he's usually cheery. He's happy to get points. He just left without saying anything. Thus, that's why she ran outside, fucking didn't even do the back of her hair because she wanted to see him so badly. And I love how Sasaki pointed that out and was like, "You do something to your hair?" And she so rudely blew smoke in his face. By the way, that's so rude. Smoke. I've had that done. It's so bad. Ugh, especially cigarette smoke. Bad.
Yeah.
But what I was getting at is, you know, she said some nice things to him. He was feeling sick that one time, put her jacket on him, which was very sweet and whatnot. But then, you know, when Tayama was feeling upset when a customer said she smelled like cigarettes, and it's like, well, fucking duh. Look at how many cigarettes you smoke. You smoked a whole pile that big. It's like, they said I smell like cigarettes. No shit. But in all seriousness, he did say some nice encouraging things like, oh, don't let it get you down and whatever. And then that just made her feel better and smile. So, you know, these two are meant for each other. I definitely think that, even though there's a huge age gap, but it's not a weird age gap, I think, because they're both adults. You know what I mean? It's not like he knew this girl when she was in high school or anything. You know what I mean? They're just adults.
Yeah, she's 24 freaking years old.
Well,
Yeah.
I think the other thing is the series just doesn't really make that a point. Like, we know it exists, but it doesn't really harp on that, which I think is the real thing. Like, when you start harping on things like that, then it makes it kind of like, is this like a fetish, or like what exactly are we doing here? It's just kind of said as like it's just really to show you like different two adults at different stages in their lives. Like with Sasaki, he likes more old stuff like mochi chips, so he kind of like can bring her into his own world based on his experiences, and then she could kind of like bring him into her world. I think that's like the reason the age gap thing even exists.
Yeah.
What is good, Ellie?
Hey,
Yeah.
Sasaki, you want to go the back and smoke and eat some fucking mochi chips? You oblivious little fuck.
That's her in 10 years.
Hello, Lightning Eagle. But yeah, It definitely shows that age is just a number. I mean, just because you're older than the other person, you
Hey, that's what a
you
lot of people were saying in my Mashoko Tensei video today.
Ugh,
Age ain't nothing but a
different.
number.
Please get that out of your mind. What I was getting at was that, I guess essentially what it means is that just because you're older doesn't mean you can't learn from the younger generation, because sometimes, they can come at it with a different point of view and you're just like, oh, I never thought of it that way before. And vice versa, because if you're younger and somebody older tells you something, it's like, maybe it's because they've experienced it before and because they had that happen to them. So it kind of goes both ways. And I just like that perspective.
Sure. Damn, I had something I wanted to. I was kind of waiting for a segue for this, but I'm gonna just say it. I think Sasaki might be so stupid. I think at some point he's going to see Tayama go into, like, she's going to go to work, take out the piercings and whatever, change her hair, put on the apron and whatnot. I think he's so at this point his brain is so cooked. I think if he were to see Tayama transform into Yamada right in front of him, he's just going to think it's a Yamada cosplay. He's like, why are you dressing up as her? That's a good cosplay, though. You ain't got it exactly right, but
you don't have it exactly right.
Yamato would smile a little bit more. You don't have a
No.
good smile, Tayama.
Yeah. In
Smile
fact,
sucks.
you know what? She's more pretty than you are. You're
ugly.
Just starts. You're ugly. You smell like you really smell like cigarette. And then she just drops the act altogether and goes, like, hold on, does her whole look and everything. It's like, notice this, and he goes, hey.
Hey,
You're
big
the
head.
same person. After he stares at her for 10 whole seconds.
I do
Wait a
appreciate
minute.
I do appreciate that he is, like we already said, attracted to both of them, even though he kind of doesn't like to acknowledge the Tayama part. But the reason why is because I think of a series like Orisuki, where, remember the girl Pansy, and she had
Yes.
she take off the glasses and then she has the
Oh.
fucking
Mm-hmm.
yeah like the spring boobs, the
Yeah, there
literal
you go.
booby trap. She had that, right? And with her and her different persona, like when she would take off the glasses and whatnot, the MC would go from calling her ugly to, when he saw the other version of her, he'd be like, oh my god, she's so beautiful. And I appreciate the
Yes.
fact that they're acknowledging, because the situation is still stupid, but at the very least they go, okay, I like both of these girls, because
These are both nice.
yeah, because I think it would be stupid other ways. Like, how are you calling someone ugly just because they put on glasses and their boobs are less visible?
Right. That's anime logic for you. But I hope it doesn't go the route where he's just like, can I date both of them? Can I have one on each arm? It just starts going that route. Then I'd be like, no.
You know
No,
what?
You're too good for this, smoking buddies.
You know what I want if they're going to keep up this premise? I want at some point her to ask him. This would be fucked up by her,
Ooh.
of her, by the way, but I want her to
Ooh.
ask of him to choose between her or Yamada, just to see what he
Oh, that
says.
Oh,
That would be fucked.
that would be so her. She would do it teasingly. She'd be like, so, which one do you like more?
Do you like me? As she blows smoke in his face. Or do you like Yamada? And then he just starts going,
He'll give a non-answer.
yeah, because she's right there. What are you going to say to her face? Oh, yeah, I don't like you. I like her. You know what I mean?
He'll probably do what he did in this episode, which is just like, or maybe it was the last episode with the mochi chips or whatever. Like, you just want those mochi chips, and then puts out the cigarette.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know what goes good with stress? Coffee. Well, I don't drink coffee. Oh, really? I don't drink coffee
Shit.
either. We have a lot in common. Let's be friends.
As fuck.
Or okay, let's jump to that. Let's fuck and let's also smoke.
Do you think when they inevitably get married, like, do you think Sasaki's gonna be like, Tayama, can you dress as Yamada tonight?
I mean,
Do a little cosplay.
I don't doubt it.
Let me
I
see
don't
the
doubt it.
Yamada cosplay tonight as he smokes, and then she's just like, "Oh, you want me to wear the hair up? Want me to have the eyes closed and smile?"
I can see it. I could definitely see it.
That's their foreplay.
Yeah, the
Him
kid.
him checking out is his foreplay. And
Oh my
giving her
dude.
giving her his points card.
That's just they just recreate that whole thing. It's like, have a nice day. Oh, I will.
You're one of
I gotta
our
go home to
most
my wife now.
valued customers.
Oh, you're our VIP. Would you like the VIP special?
You earned a special reward today for this order, Sasaki.
Here, let's go into the adult section. Oh my god. I'd love it. I'd love it. We need that to happen.
I dropped some yen.
Ellie says they got a scanner near the bed. The beep sound is the go sound.
No, I could not now. I can actually envision it because then I could just think of like they just dropped the whole supermarket part of it, and he's just like he's got like all these sex toys that he's ringing up, and it's just like, what do you got this for? Oh, I got it's like she's ringing up like handcuffs or something. He's like, I got a bad girl that I need to tame tonight.
Oh my god.
Looks
Ellie
like she's
says,
in
"Let
for
me
some trouble."
Let me scan these melons. Oh, it looks like there's this discount on rump roast tonight. Oh, that's great. That is great. I need this to happen. Just because. I don't care, just because.
Well, I think
Oh,
we
shit.
talked about everything there is to talk about. Smoking Buddies, aka Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, episode 2. So, that being said, we move on to my pick of the season, which is another long title, kind of long. I Want to Love You to Your Dying Day, episode 2, aka Yuri Potter. And the Yuri was prevalent in this episode, as the first episode ended with a kissu. And this second episode, we got even a bigger kissu, like a real kissu, I would say.
A big ol' smooch.
Yeah.
Yeah. One that makes you grow your limbs back.
Yeah, I mean, like the only thing, if you guys are still looking for your first kiss, the only thing you need to do first is lose your left arm.
Lose your left arm and hope that they're so incredibly powerful they give you a wonderful kiss.
Yeah.
Because it seems like the nurse was so proud to say that she was going to steal her first kiss. Do you notice that?
Also, make
Yes.
sure she's a murder lolly.
Yeah. She's like, ooh, I hope she doesn't mind me. I'm thinking, I already don't like you now.
Yeah, they're doing the whole.
I had something and then I was like,
They're doing. Wait, what was that? Was that your boner going down? Your boner like
I wasn't-
deactivated?
I wasn't I wasn't thinking when I said that. I meant like, like that. Like I was just like, oh, now she's no longer interesting.
Yeah, they're putting it in a weird archetype where it's like, oh, it's the teasing adult, like making the like sexual harassing comments to these kids, and it's just like, it's not funny. Like we've seen anime do this before. I'm not even like, I don't want people to get the wrong impression. I'm not even like really offended by it. It's just, kind of boring, you know?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
tired of it.
Yeah.
It's like how many times have we seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't mind stealing the first kiss. Ooh, ooh.
No.
And then that's when she comes in and, it's like, no, only me kiss. Mooch, 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 mooch. But I guess before he even got to that, I love these notes here, Sasuke. Sheena spends 2 straight minutes awkwardly staring at girls.
2 straight, quote, straight minutes.
Yeah, because she's
Nothing
thinking
straight about those minutes.
she's thinking about the kiss the entire time, and she's literally just looking around the classroom, just staring at people, and everybody's like, because she stares at Ari and Seiran, and they're kind of Ari kind of like awkwardly waves back to her. She's like, and she's like, she just continues to stare at people. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Well, she wasn't paying attention so much that Professor was just like, hey, stop staring at the girls. Pay
Focus.
attention to what. Focus on me and only me.
Oh my gosh, she turns to a creepy teacher too.
God.
I mean, would you be surprised?
With her, I would, just because of her design. Like, she doesn't have like the with Nurse Fran. I could already see in her design what they're going for. Like, she's supposed to be the seductive type. This character,
Yeah.
it seems like very stoic. I'll be very surprised if they did something like that with her.
Yeah. She does have pretty dead eyes and a very monotone delivery whenever she talks. All right, kids, we're going to go into these dangerous woods. Remember, if you get killed, it's your own damn fault. Ready? Begin.
There might be some survivors here. If they happen to try to kill you, that's on you.
That's
You got
on
your
you.
warning.
So, anyone want to back out now? Do so. 3, 2, 1, and then they all just ran past her like a fucking bullet. Yeah. She looks like she works sleepless nights.
She looked like she works as a God, what? I just had something in my mind. I just forgot it. Damn it. I forgot it. Fuck. It'll come back to me one of these days. But
We'll just keep talking about the show and it'll eventually come back.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really understand the point of the mock exam, just because.
Isn't the war already happening?
Well, no. I'm not talking about like them doing it in the first place. I mean, like, why the show what it did. I guess they just wanted her arm to get cut off because we didn't really get anything from the mock exam. All we got to see was that Sheena's not really good at killing people, which we already knew. But like, they'd even show her incompetence in like in a fleshed out way. Like, we don't know how incompetent she is compared to everybody else, because the thing is Mimi is killing like everybody. So she's stealing all the kills and whatnot. Cause it gets to a point where there's like this other girl with a clipboard and she's taking notes of how many kills everybody has. And then she's like, I got 0. And then she's like, well, a lot of people have 0 right now. So I was like, this doesn't really even show how incompetent she is, for the simple fact that Mimi's running through all the kills that she might have potentially got anyways. And they didn't really show her fighting at all, which I thought was a missed opportunity. Like, before you have her get her arm ripped off her socket, you should probably show her fighting and being bad at it or something.
Yeah, we really it was intended, or I guess it was implied, I should say, that she just wasn't very competent because she hid behind the tree and everything. But yeah, I agree. She's like, oh, I hear a monster. Oh, it's around here somewhere. There goes my arm. Am I dying? I don't want to die. That's what happened to her.
The animation though was really
my
great
God.
this episode.
I was just like, wow, they went all out for this budget.
Yeah, we got to see the team up between Ari and Seiron, which I thought that was a good scene. Like, I think Seiron does this one thing where she does like this trick shot like behind the back.
Yeah, so
wand
that.
switch. That was pretty cool.
There's some
Yeah,
great
that was-
animation in this episode, by the way.
Yeah, like
This show
top
looks really good.
notch. Yeah, not as good as chain smoking cats though.
Wait,
Well, yeah, that's
what?
probably the best looking show of the season. Like, unironically.
Really.
Yeah,
Yeah. No,
I mean,
no
I'm
lie.
not gonna lie, Sasuke. I saw the first 2 episodes. Animation's really fucking good for how weird it is.
Okay.
Honestly, I think it may be my favorite show of the year thus far.
Wow.
That's just
it-
me, though.
Put it in
Yeah.
the awards.
Put it in the award show. The one show that that we always watch every season. No, we don't. Oh wait, our award show.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know what's my favorite show this year thus far. Oh no,
David
never
says,
mind.
I
know
guess
what it
it's
is.
better than horses.
I know what it is.
Oh my god, Dan.
Ikoku Nikki, Journal with Witch.
I mean, David, not
That's a great
Dan.
one, too.
Sorry, I didn't mean to call you Dan. Yeah, Journal with
Yeah,
Witch
Dan.
is great.
Mm-hmm. Witch
But-
Hat too.
Oh, Witch Hat Tell You was fantastic as well. But what was I saying? But yeah, I like how the teacher. Yeah, you have it here in the notes. Professor Omi apologizes for being a dumbass.
Yeah, because she set this whole thing up by going like, "Oh yeah, this is a forest where we had a war like 3 days ago. Have fun, don't die out there." And it's like,
Woo woo.
okay, like it's hard to blame her for not scouring the entire forest for a survivor, but while I'm not blaming her for not knowing that there's a survivor there, why would you fight in a place that you just fought a fucking battle 3 days ago in the first place?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like there may be some landmines or body parts or anything like that. If you come across it, just don't do anything about it. If you get hurt, it's your own damn fault. Yeah, that's very irresponsible.
Yeah. So yeah, she had to apologize for that. I was interested in because I didn't think that Mimi was going to be able to heal her arm completely like that. I didn't know how crazy the healing was going to be in the series. I thought it was going to just be as far as like I don't know, like closing wounds, not growing a whole limb. So when she lost her arm, I thought that, okay, we're going to get like some type of prosthetic or something, but
Yeah.
unfortunately not.
Yeah, I was wishing they would do a prosthetic or have it to where she doesn't have her arm and she's learning to live without it type thing. I didn't know how dystopian this future was supposed to be, but yeah, it kind of all just was nullified almost instantly with Mimi going, "Mimi help, Mimi kiss," and then yeah, because I feel like the nurse said if you do it wrong, you could also lose your arm. And like that didn't even happen. She didn't even lose anything.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be a thing that we see in the future or what.
Because
But
apparently growing body parts is like nothing to her. She's just like, oh yeah, I've lost body parts on me all the time.
yeah, which
happens regularly.
which kind of implies that Fran has been kissing her to repair her because she's kind of like her handler.
I like to kiss Nurse Mommy a lot.
Uwu,
Ooh,
who I like to call what is she?
she's just
Old
laying
man, I
there.
think she calls her old man.
Oh, that's right. And see, yes, she said that like twice. Nurse, she's just laying there.
Oh, I wanted to clip that one.
Up!
Yeah, I wanted to clip that one moment where she yelled at her because that sounded like the most mom yell that I've heard in the anime.
I know, it was great.
That was like really good.
You know, what's really, really, really funny is that the VA for Fran voices Candace Catnip in Bleach.
I
Really?
enjoy Candace Catnip's design. Don't
I'm
really.
sure you
Don't
did.
we all?
Don't
Don't
really-
we all?
Yeah.
What others?
Why did-
What
why
other
did you-
designs did you enjoy in Bleach? Maybe one Yoruichi or
I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't even get that far
Uh-huh.
in the anime. I stopped after the Unohana fight. I'm a Unohana boy, so that's where my allegiance lies.
Wait, so you didn't see the Yoruichi transformation in part 3 of the Blood War?
No,
Oh, that
I've
was
read it.
great.
I read it, so I've seen it already. But
But
no.
you didn't see it animated.
Yeah, I didn't.
You
I
didn't
didn't
see it
see it. Yeah.
You need to.
I mean, do
It's
I
pretty
need
great.
to? I love Yorichi, but
It's
like I said, I got my Unohana. I'm fine.
it's the greatest thing you'll ever see in anime. Oh, here it is. There's a GIF. It just comes out of nowhere.
I'm looking now.
Yeah, and then she like her whole uniform. Yeah.
Talk about aura farming.
Yeah, it's great.
Me, it's alright.
What?
Sasuke's a hater.
Hater. Yoruichi hater.
It doesn't fulfill me like this. I know y'all. I know the people are like, "What is he showing them?" I'm just showing them the Unohana like blood.
Satsuki
Sword
needs-
scene.
But
needs
yeah.
the MILF.
Well, listen. The gift that he's showing, the Unohana blood, that totally fits with Satsuki's
It does.
likes. Because remember,
Yeah.
this is the same guy that defended a murderer.
Wait a minute.
With,
We've all defended a murderer too on this podcast.
Wait,
That's not
We
unique.
did?
That's
not
not
unique.
true. When did any of us defend a murderer besides you?
I got to think about that. But I'm sure I could find some. Did we all have a defense for Thorfinn at some point? Did we defend him from anything? Because if so, that's one.
Okay, listen. Defending a person that's literally gone through hell his whole life is one thing. Defending a murderer just because you think they're hot and you want to bang is a different topic altogether.
Whoa. Wait, which murderer are we talking about, by the way?
To your eternity.
Okay, Hayase.
Yeah.
There's no defense there. But but
Thank you for proving my point.
it's more so than my like of her. I thought she was a very great villain because To Your Eternity didn't really have a central villain that I liked. Like, can you even remember a villain in that show? Like,
Into Your Eternity?
yeah, Hayase is the only one I really remember.
There's the polar bear.
Polar bear.
What?
I mean, I guess
That was the thing.
I know. No, I guess.
And then there was the descendants with the weird infections in their arms and shit.
Yeah, Hayase, but that stems from Hayase. But my whole thing is like,
but it
yeah,
wa-
great
yeah.
villain. Great villain.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
It's not just because I wanted to potentially fornicate with
Have
her.
relations. Yes.
Yeah.
As soon as you saw the tongue licking up fucking Fushi's face, she was putty in your hands. You were just like, gimme.
I was
Oh,
gone
no.
before then. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, okay. I was giving you credit.
I went and looked to see who else Fran voices besides Candace Catnip. She also voices Rudius.
It's not good.
All right, well,
But she does voice Candace Catnip.
I don't know if this equivalent exchange
that-
has not been achieved.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Gooners.
Um,
Oh man.
but
Holy on.
so yeah, back to the show. When Mimi was talking about losing limbs and not liking pain and whatever, this is like the episode where Sheena starts to see Mimi as less of the secret weapon that the orphanage is hosting and more so just a regular person. Because I think what's going to end up happening with Mimi is that people are just going to treat her like a monster because, I mean, she kind of is a monster in a sense, but I think Sheena's going to be the one person that Sheena and Fran are going to be the one people who kind of anchor her to her humanity, because with someone as childish as Mimi, I think it's very dangerous for someone like that to be molded by like just her being good at killing, especially, when you put her in that light and you don't tie her to some human element, I think it could go bad pretty quickly. She already is kind of desensitized to murder, because she killed that one guy that took Sheena's arm immediately, which
like nothing.
Yeah, which he deserved, but at the same time, like, what does that mean for her as a person? Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be curious to see. I definitely think that there's blossoming indeed.
Interesting
But,
use of word there, blossoming.
Yeah. With character growth comes the blossoming. So I guess we'll wait and see what happens in the next episode. Will Sheena succumb to her desires, or will Mimi grow more limbs?
Will Sheena bust a fat nut?
Oh, what?
What? That's not what I was expecting the next thing to be said.
Yeah, me neither. Wow.
Well,
I'm glad you like that. See?
It was a great joke. You guys aren't laughing. Why?
because I was going off guard more than anything.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that either.
Well,
Someone clip that.
I think,
That was one of my all-time moments right there. Clip that.
well, we don't have,
Well, someone in the audience will clip it. Ellie, clip it. Decrepit Storm, clip it.
I was about to say, we don't have Decrepit Storm here, so.
He'll clip it when he watches this on the replay. He'll clip it, and then he'll probably say something like, "You should be ashamed of yourself," or something in a when he edits it.
Well, I didn't even know Ellie was in here. Well, it is time to talk about our last show of the night. Put a little spark in your life. Sparks of Tomorrow, episode 3. This is a kill or pass episode.
You're right. She's Chitanda.
She
Yeah.
really is. Like, that's the one I was talking about. She gets 6 inches close to Hitachi's face and just, well, she doesn't say that, but she says, "You gotta believe.
I believe in you.
You just gotta believe.
I believe
You gotta
in you.
believe. You gotta believe."
I know that you can do it. You can't give up hope.
No, she would be a
Also,
great Danganronpa protagonist.
Yeah.
True.
Hello,
Like
Meowie
Owie.
Van. Welcome on in. I don't think I've
It's
seen you
good.
here before, so if you
Maui
do,
Van?
subscribe.
Oh, I think Maui Van is they were in VC the other day, I think.
Oh, nice. Yes, we do
What
this every Monday.
Yeah. We chill.
But he's giving you a laughing emoji for that joke last
Yeah,
section.
for your efforts, for your troubles.
Ah,
So
well,
let me ask this question real quick.
okay, go ahead.
EAC, did y'all know that this Yosuke was the guy in the flashback?
No. Honestly thought that I honestly thought it was the same guy with the bangs.
Yeah.
Like the young kid, but I was thinking that wouldn't make sense because they're like,
the
he
age
should be older now.
Yeah, the ages were off. So like because of that, because I thought that the whole time too, because I'm like the long bangs, but I'm like the ages
Isn't
are
the hair color
off.
different too?
Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck? But then this episode happens. I'm like, wait, Yosuke was that guy the entire time?
Whoop whoop.
That threw me for a loop. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that threw me for a loop. It did. It threw me for a loop, and also it made me look at Yosuke differently because of a couple of things. But maybe I won't get to it just right away. Because the only reason I say that is because Yosuke knew, Kitachi's brother a while back, and it seems like they were close, and like
Really close.
yeah, really close. You know what I mean? So anyway, we begin where we ended off last episode, where this is a fake. This is kids drawing, blah blah blah, and throws it back in Gihachi's face, and it's just like, I don't want it, but I still want you. He points right at Nako, and I'm like, yeah, that's not creepy at all.
Yeah.
That's not creepy whatever.
He
It just
just think he's tough shit because he got that he got that giga ass.
yeah, he got that dump trunk behind him.
I will say, even though this whole marriage thing is creepy, after seeing this episode, I'm not saying I'm okay with this at all, but I'm a little more comfortable with the idea just because this dude is not straight. If he,
No.
like, this dude is like totally not straight.
Yeah, he was literally surrounded by women, and was just like, I just could not stand being near any one of those Jezebels for one more minute.
Like, this
He's
dude,
probably like he probably wants to smooch Kihachi.
I mean,
only if like there's the lingering taste of Seiruku there, because he's in love with
Yeah.
Seiruku.
yeah. Okay, I guess we'll just jump right to it. He definitely, like, it was giving off huge vibes of that. Like, yeah, he loves Seiruku because the way that it ended, he was just like, oh, it should have been me, and all this other stuff. It's very much like, yeah, I think he was in love with this guy, and it definitely shows. And that totally changed a lot of things, especially by because, you know, he had the catalog, got rid of it, didn't care to have it no more. Because originally I had this idea of that he was going to use it to essentially just keep it for himself, and that way he could just let Steam be the main source of everything. Now that I've seen everything that I've seen, I really do think he wanted to do electricity with Seiruku. It's just that he never got a chance to. Because he loves this guy. I think that's what it was. It wasn't out of greed. It wasn't out of, wanting to have power. I think he just wanted to fulfill this dream that he had some passion, where he had actual feelings for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes
He
you
wanted
wonder
to
where the passion
Sparks
went.
fly with Seiruku.
Oh my
Maui,
God.
give him another laughing emoji.
Give him another one.
Clap it up. But no, I wonder like what happened to him? Like, how did he go from that timid, hopeful kid to this like ass wagging piece of shit that he is now.
I mean, I almost feel like because he looks so different, all of it was for him. All of it was for Syracuse so that he would notice him.
Well, I think it may be like, I think it's more so a change happened because of the family. Because the Mizoe is this like esteemed fam. I didn't even try to make that a joke.
I was to say, was that a pun?
I did.
Give another laughing emoji.
So they're a prestigious family. And I think that's the reason why, because like even with the whole thing of like him dancing with the women, like he's keeping up appearances, doing things that is expected of him. So I feel like it's more so the change that he undergone is more so him being a prisoner to his family name rather than something that he enacted himself.
Yeah. It all makes sense. I finally found you, my bride, and how he was very comfortable getting with Kihachi. But then he was like, oh, nope, not you. But maybe maybe he was in his mind. He's closing his eyes. It's Sirocco. I found you, Sirocco.
At long last.
Yeah, but so he gives back the catalog. I don't need it. You can have it. I don't give a shit. Kihachi's left off basically scot-free because he was going to go to the police, and big old guy Kengo was just like, dude, just go. You're getting off light, don't push your luck, essentially.
I hate the fact that they keep saying that he tried to enact a kidnapping when that's not what happened. I understand from their perspective, it seems like he was trying to like whisk Inako away and whatnot, but like she literally not only did she willingly go with him, she's the one that started it. She's the one that went up with him. Obviously it's because like his contraption wasn't working, so she needed the help. But after she got up on the roof, she's the one that literally pushed him to use his flying device to get away. He didn't kidnap her. Everybody keeps saying that, but he didn't do that. You know who did kidnap somebody? The guy with the big ass who had his butler guy knock out the two kids and like literally put Inako in a car. That's not kidnapping though.
Not if she's hers or his. Sorry.
I guess that's how it works. But
This is the 1900s, Satsuki.
he literally knocked her out, had her over his shoulder, and put her in the car, and nobody says anything about that. And Kengo knows that.
Right. And that's what I find very funny too, because remember when he was like carrying her on his shoulder and saw the other kid, was like, nothing to see here. And then just keeps walking.
You're all right with this, right? Okay.
What's he gonna do? No, I'm not okay with this, but I'm not gonna say shit to stop you. At least I'm honest. But yeah, no, I definitely agree. It's ass backwards, but I feel like, this is a society where, kids are to be heard and not kids are to be told and not spoken, or whatever the saying is. You know the saying I'm trying to say, where basically they do what the parents and the adults tell them to do, but don't you dare talk back. And that's essentially what it is. And they won't hear it. Oh, you kidnapped him. That's it. Shut up and go away.
His dad is just so
piece of shit.
Yeah.
Because he was like, don't let him get away. How dare you it's like, did you not see what happened? He was literally yelling at a kid's face about a catalog and shaking his ass while being mad. Do you? I know he's only going to be known as the guy with the ass now, but yeah, the dad was just like, "How dare you? Please don't make yourself look bad." And it's just,
Yeah.
It's all just politics at this point, because Yosuke even said, like, when it came to the whole marriage thing, because, after he couldn't stand to be, I love this note, too gay to spend 2 minutes with women. he goes back to his whatever, his study hall, and it's just like, with this marriage, I'll be in a good position with my lineage, or whatever he said, and that's all it is. It's just it's just to keep up appearances. It's nothing else. I mean, yeah, he would be married to her, but nothing will happen.
Yeah, I just, because he's only marrying into this family because they are a great family making sake and whatnot. So it seems like everything he's doing is in line with what his family would want, and we haven't seen his family, but I think at some point we're going to get a backstory for him, and it's going to be fully fleshed out as to the change that he's going through, because although he is the central antagonist thus far, I think there's going to be, like, there has to be a reason why Seruku would consider him a friend at one point, and Kengo and Kengo's soon to be wife. Like, there has to be a reason why they all were friends at some point, and I feel like he's going to get more sympathetic. He isn't now, but
no,
at some point.
I agree. I mean, maybe at some point he won't even be a protagonist anymore. Maybe he'll want to help bring in the age of electricity, because that's what he wanted this whole time. And, he essentially was just jealous at the end anyway.
Yeah.
But speaking of electricity, the catalog's back. Kihachi's in a kind of a bad place where he's just like, man, can't believe my brother lied to me. Look at all these stupid drawings and shit. This is bad. Woe is me. But then we essentially get introduced to Inako's friends again, who are Kate and Suzu.
Oh yeah,
Suzu-
Suzu. Let me tell
Suzu
you,
may be my new favorite.
Suzu's great.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew Sasuke would like Suzu. Knew it.
Everybody likes Suzu. I liked her for the.
Suzu's great.
I liked Suzu for the first time we saw her, because the first thing we saw of her is when a car passed by and it like went over a puddle and it was about to splash Inako, and then she like quickly got the umbrella out and shielded them. She's kind of like the equivalent of what the butler guy is for Yosuke, where he's like just like super capable guy that can do everything. Or you could think of her like Hayase from Kaguya, like, because Inako's like, hey, go get Kihaku, and then she's just
Yeah. Yeah, that I love that scene too, because it looked like he was already gone. Wait, go get him. And I thought, oh, she's gonna run fast. Oh, she ran blitz speed.
She was literally like
Right.
bouncing. She went.
Yeah, zoom, zoom. That was
She's a
great.
ninja.
She
No,
is.
she might be.
Because she learned the technique, which helped. She took a bunch of, what was it, like soot or ash or whatever it was, and poured it onto the catalog, thus opening up the secret compartments to show, oh, this is not a bunch of like weird kids drawings. It was the real catalog the whole time. It was just folded up and hidden from everyone to see, and apparently it was an old ninja trick that opened up all those little secret compartments, and we now have a way to make electricity.
Yeah. And he's reading his brother's words, and he's just not trusting in it, because I think at this point it's easy to see Kihachi is like very, very broken up
He doesn't
about
believe
his
anything.
yeah, he's very broken up about his brother and whatnot, to the point where he won't even call him his brother to anybody else.
Yeah,
He'll always correct himself before he says
that
it.
guy.
Yeah. Because he really feels like he abandoned him by dying.
How dare he die? That piece of shit. He
he
knew I didn't like that.
Yeah. We had an appointment. Motherfucker flicked on me.
we were supposed to make electricity together, and then he died. Can you believe the jerk?
The audacity. But yeah, he feels very betrayed by that. But Inako being Inako, or Inako being Eruchi Tanda, gets very close to his face and encourages him. And it same way that it works with Chitanda and
I don't know what the main dude's name is.
Ore I can't remember his name either. I want to say it's like
He almost kind of reminded me
Origaku?
of
Origaku?
like Hachiman in a way, because he was just very much just like deadpan.
Origaki?
We'll find out here, ladies and gentlemen.
We're finding out now.
We're gonna find out now.
We're
Is
searching
Horigaku
through.
a ninja?
Oreki.
Oreki.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I
Oreki.
wouldn't have guessed that in a million years.
Yeah, but it's kind of like that relationship where Chitanda would do the same thing for Oreki, where
I wonder if she's the descendant.
maybe
Like if this is in the same universe. This is Chitanda's great grandma or something.
they could do something like that, just make a callback to their own series. I mean, fuck it. But
I see kaleidoscopes.
I mean,
The
yeah,
ceiling looks like a kaleidoscope, and then fucking passes out.
it might be a gene passed down, just sparkly eyes, hypnotic eyes. But
Yeah,
I gotta rewatch Yoka.
Want to so bad.
I think the first time Chitanda does I'm curious thing, there's like a whole bunch of flowers
Yeah,
that sprout
vines.
from the what the
It's vines with thorns and flowers. It's such a beautiful scene, unnecessarily, but it's great.
Yeah. Yeah, man, this show is very extra, just like how that show was extra. But yeah, she's pushing him, saying to believe in her brother, and eventually she just gets her friends to agree to, go along with making these inventions real, so that he can believe in his brother again, which very sweet.
Yeah, and he gets to trying with the light bulb. He doesn't get it right away because he's like, it's missing something, and then he gets a little help from Inako's friends, and because the wording is kind of worded the way that it is, I guess it's like based on some kind of story, something with the moon.
Yeah, Princess Kaguya.
Yeah. And so that from there, they found out the secret was to burn brighter was bamboo. So they basically just cut up a bunch of bamboo and started going from there. And this, I will say this, there was a montage scene that wasn't a slideshow. And I love this is what a montage is supposed to be. If there's no words and we're just seeing music and seeing stuff happen, they did it so beautifully. Like everything was just moving, they're cutting down, bulbs exploding, doing whatever, everybody making weird faces and flaps and everything, doing their thing, because this show has a lot of weird mouths that I just love in it. And yeah, the montage was just great.
Old lady still has the best mouth. Just a anteater mouth.
Take that out of context. Old lady still has the best mouth.
She's a veteran. She knows what she's doing.
She knows what she's doing.
But that was another thing. Suzu was the one who who deciphered what the message meant, because Kihachi didn't understand. He was like, what the fuck is this Kaguya shit? What is he talking about? Kaguya-sama? And then she's like, no, Kaguya was born from bamboo, and then she went to the moon. And he was like, oh, bamboo. So she's real resourceful in that manner. I'm wondering though, if they're going to give Anako something more than just her encouragement, like if she's going to be able to help as far as like more than just like the menial work that they're doing to make these inventions, like if she's going to contribute as far as like the creative side of it. That's what I'm interested in.
Yeah. I'm curious, just like Chanda. But they essentially are making what is called the electric full moon. And, well, I think it's safe to say they did it.
Yeah.
So, dude, so beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a gorgeous scene, because not only do you see that, but you just see essentially, I don't know if that was like just a thought or something like just popped into his mind or what he was having. It was almost like a panic attack in a way. But, it was basically a future of what the lighting at night could be, because there was a person that just basically just walked inside. It's beautiful walking at night, something you could never do before electricity, and now there it is for the whole world to have and see.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah,
I think this episode really for me was like, oh man, I think we really missed KyoAni.
Yeah, for sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
It's been so long since we had something original, and we finally get it, and it's like, it just, it's like it fits right in. It's flush, like it's right.
Yeah.
This is like something that, honestly, because KyoAni just always just was so consistent with its style and everything, you could put this in any year and it would fit right along with it, I think. Like, it's one of those kind of like, so, and I'm saying so far, it could be different later, but as of right now, you could put it in there with, Hyoka, you could put it in there with, all those other really great ones that they've done in the past. Like maybe even 2010s, I could see this one in there. But as of right now, yeah, this is a welcome return. And I know I've said that a few times with these episodes, but this, I think you said it best. See, we've missed KyoAni, and it's almost like they never left in a way. This is this kind of stuff that you love to see.
I think
It's the epic return.
I think KyoAni are like masters when it comes to romance too. Even in their shows that aren't like focused on romance, end up being like top tier like ship bait for people. There was like one in Violent, yeah, that show especially. But it was like Violent Evergarden, fucking
Violent Evergarden.
I'm gonna act like I didn't say that. I didn't say it. I didn't say that.
I mean, she is violent.
Yeah, that
And has
different interpretation.
Has no smile.
Yeah, different history, just different historical show. But like K-On! What was the other show I was thinking of? It may have just been Hibiki, but I thought it was a different show. But no, Hyoka was the other show I was thinking of.
Hyoka.
Clannad.
Yeah, but
Did they
that
do
was
Clannad?
no, they did. They
Really?
did.
Yeah, it's based off a visual novel.
The eyes are a dead giveaway. Those eyes are the size of saucers.
Oh god.
But like the women have the saucer eyes that go from the bottom of your nose to the top of your forehead, and the guys have the regular eye.
Yeah.
A planetary gaze, some might say.
They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. That's a big ass window.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. I just decided to look at it really quick.
Oh
Lucky
yeah, Full Metal
Star,
Panic.
Free. Full Metal Panic.
Amagi Brilliant Park,
Yeah. Moggy Brilliant Park.
my favorite
also-
KyoAni show.
Yeah. And there's
Well, besides
Chinobio.
Yoko.
Chinobio's pretty
Yeah.
good too.
That's Ellie's show.
Yeah.
Doku Flame Master?
Dragon Tales. Wait. No, that's not what it's called.
Dragon Tales?
Kobayashi Dragon Maid.
Yeah, we don't talk about that one.
Yeah.
No, Dragon Tales is something else. But yeah, no, they do have an impressive list for sure.
But yeah, I was just bringing that up because like I really like this relationship between Kihachi and Inako. Even though that they aren't really putting in a romantic light, I just really love how they're both encouraging each other. Like I thought the scene where he's in complete darkness and he's shaking because he has a
Ooh.
fear of the darkness because
Yeah.
I'm assuming because of his trauma
Like Iron
with his
Maiden,
brother.
That Iron Maiden song, Fear of the Dark.
Yeah.
For
but
sure.
like he's in the dark and he's shaking and he's kind of like anxious about the electric full moon working, and she holds his hand and is telling him it's all right through that gesture, and then it lights up and it's like it's so great how they showed this. They have a scene where it's like his POV like going through the city in the dark, and it's like there's
Yeah.
like these yokai and things attacking him,
Monsters.
and it's like that's how he sees the world in darkness, but his world is brightening up and all those demons are fading away and he just starts to see the city for what it is.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Great scene.
Cinema,
Yeah, as they would say.
as they would say, absolute cinema. Yeah. It's no, that was definitely a great scene. And I love because they did that before with Inako, where she thought she was in hell. Like they had just her in the darkness and everything. And I definitely feel like there's relation to that. She's in hell because she's very much a religious person, and that's her thing. She believes. And, when she did, what was the first thing that she saw? A projection, of whatever that character was. But it was just something she's never seen before, and she thought that was beautiful. Same thing happens with Kahachi. It gets dark for him. You explained it already. Sees the monsters, lights come up. Beautiful. And now everything is clear.
Yeah.
The light will guide you and show you the way.
Yeah, because with Inako is kind of like her faith that guides her through the darkness, and with Kihachi is more of it's the lights, but I would say by extension it's his brother that does it.
Yeah. Yep. And poor Yosuke, he was so upset by how beautiful the moon was. He said, "It should have been me. It should have been
Not
me.
him.
Not him. It's not there.
It should have been me." And that's when I knew, oh, that's what this was about. It was about more than just about making electricity together. It was love, baby, love.
Yeah.
And then we have the ending with the great song
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
in this series.
Such a great opening and ending. I mean, a lot of great openings and endings. Even Yanni Neko has a great openings and endings.
I gotta open it for you to listen to by the anime's name of Liar Game. That had a new opening, and I was so surprised at how good the opening is, because the production for that show is awful.
Hmm.
That show,
Is the animation good or the song good?
the song, the animation for the opening is still kind of like you can tell they're just using scenes that they're going to put in the anime anyways. Like they're just reusing it. Like it's pretty lackluster, but the song is great.
Oh, that's rough. I hope the Fable season 2 gets Attack on Titan levels of animation.
Oh my god, I would love that. At the same time, I'm like, I like it as it is, even though it's not the best, it's not the worst. But yeah, when season 2, I'm still happy they're making a season 2.
We need high quality Yoko Ono.
Oh, I can't wait for that to come back. I mean, we need 24 episodes of that again. Because 24 episodes, that'll be enough to end it, right, Sasuke? Or
Wait.
would they still need more?
Wait, what show were you talking about?
Fable.
Oh,
Yeah, they're making season 2. I'm still happy about that.
I don't
gotta
remember what
rewatch it.
chapter it left off on.
You
said 24?
54.
You said 24 more episodes. Would that be enough?
Yeah, I was saying because originally it was 24.
I don't know exactly. I think.
Yeah, because it ended on that one where they went out into the woods and
Yeah.
then he like saved the girl from the landmine and then that's
Yeah.
how it ended.
Yeah, it has another pretty big arc. So I don't know. 24 might be enough, but there is a second. There, like the Fable is 3 parts. So it's the Fable second contract, and then there's the last part of Fable, which I haven't even
wow.
read the second part. So yeah.
Wow. But the first part is pretty good.
It's great. I was surprised at how much
Yeah.
I liked the series because of some of the content in it with like the whole like sexual stuff and
Right.
you know.
Right. But they did that right. Just freaking chopped him in the neck. Boom.
Yeah,
That
like
was- I love that scene.
those people get their comeuppance, so that's and it doesn't feel super like because my whole thing was like if you're gonna have that stuff in there, don't make it feel exploitive and feel like you're just putting it in there to
Yeah.
put
Don't
women in these positions.
like shock.
Yeah,
Doc.
yeah. It felt like they were just building up to this like very deplorable villain that was willing and able to do anything, and when it came time, he got what he needed.
Boom. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. That second season needs to come out already. I'm ready. I'm waiting, but I'm ready.
We need more Yoko.
Yeah, more Yoko so that she can beat up dudes and then pull the switcheroo on the gun and then point it at him. That was so cool too.
I just love. I know we're just talking about the Fable, but I just love the fact that she does nothing in that show but get drunk. But if you, she's like Sakamoto in a sense where it's like she'll be dormant if you leave her that way. If you leave her that way, she'll just be a normal kind of sadistic girl. But if you fuck with her, yeah.
Yeah. But I think that's all we had to say for all. Oh, Sparks of Tomorrow is a Killer Pass episode as well.
Oh yeah, true.
Ah.
I'm curious.
And as much as we've praised it and everything else, they'd have to really mess up badly for me to want to kill this. But
They just
Yeah,
deflate.
I'm
so
killing
far.
it.
They deflate Yosuke's ass and we drop it.
it's no
Oh my
longer
God.
a BBL.
I can see them doing some shit though, where like a pin hits his ass and then he just like flies in
Or
the
just
air.
deflates. Just
Just
Oh
cause
my
this
God.
show's kind of wacky. Like it's a lot of cartoon logic that goes on, so I can see them doing that.
I mean, they make weird mouths. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I could see it. They just, I mean, and wasn't this guy like fighting in the smoke and in the steam? And then you just saw an after image of his ass. So, I mean, yeah, it's very possible that a little pinprick could hit it and just flying around. Just, yeah. Well, C's going to kill it. I'm passing it.
Okay.
No, I pass it.
Okay, I thought I heard you say you were going to kill it.
I was being goofy.
Oh, you're a goofy goober.
I will pass it as well. And thusly, the sparks of tomorrow are the sparks of next week. We're passing.
Cinema.
You pass this time.
Alrighty. Well, normally this would be the part where we have viewer questions, but we don't got none.
We don't got none.
No. I had one. It wasn't a question. It was more of a statement and almost kind of a spoiler to Chainsaw Man 2. So I deleted it.
Wow.
So, I mean, fuck you, whoever wrote that. And
How did you feel about Denji's death?
And then there was another one that
Which
I'm not going to. There's another one that came in and it was a question, but it was a racist one, so I'm not going to do it.
Good old viewer
Who the
questions.
fuck watches KOA?
I don't know.
Fucking
Apparently-
psychopaths, crackheads.
I know Ellie's like, what the fuck did I do?
Why is Ellie asking racist questions?
No, I don't think it was him. He doesn't seem like he would ask this question. I'll tell you what it was after the stream.
Okay. Well, if you want to submit a question that isn't racist or just a spoiler, you can always look at the description. You will see the Google Doc. You can ask us
Or
questions.
lest I talk about 100 girlfriends.
That too. I forgot about that.
Ellie, no. The answer is no.
No. But yes.
You're
You can
welcome,
submit your
Maui.
questions. We will answer them next week if God wills it. But I want to thank everybody for watching the podcast up to this point. Anybody watching the VOD, we appreciate you. But if you haven't already, please like, comment, share the video if you will. Your mom's probably interested. Your dad's like, "Where's the King of Anime podcast update? I didn't get an update." Dad, why don't you just look on YouTube? I'm waiting for you. He's waiting for you. And you still didn't give him an update on the King of Anime podcast. So you share that to him. Share it to your grandma, niece, nephew, sister, brother, longtime rival, all of that. Please. We will thank you for it. But
Also, do I hear something in the distance? Is that a Patreon I see? A Patreon plug? I dropped it in the chat. Yes, it is a Patreon plug. We have a Patreon, ladies and gentlemen, where we discuss many different things that we don't discuss here on the podcast. It is exclusive. It's behind a paywall. That's right. I said it is behind a paywall, but it's not what you think. We're not extorting people. We're not raising prices like Sony. We're not getting rid of physical media. Heavens no. What this is hold on. $1. $1. Can you believe that? $1.
At that point,
you know what? I don't think anyone has an excuse. I'm gonna go out right now, bludgeon a man to death, steal his wallet, and give these guys $1.
at that point, it's not
That's
even
a
a
man after my
paywall.
own
That's
heart.
like a pay fence. You know, you could just jump over it.
Yeah, $1. And also, you get a backlog. We have a backlog of 8 different videos, and I'll go over them right now. We talk about Togepi's Original Sin. We talk about the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. We talk about Pokemon, where we just learn about our old times of just great Pokemon stuff. Watamote, we talk about. Video game special. This was back in 2024. We were a little optimistic. So,
Oh my God, so much has changed.
in these 2 years, things have changed. So when you listen to it, please watch with a grain of salt. Patoka Magic Rebellion. And finally, the Drunken Podcast, where me and Sasuke talk about our drunken adventures of when we used to drink. Because I don't really drink all that much no more. And
It's been July. It's been almost a year. 11 months. I haven't drank.
Congrats, buddy.
Thank you.
Nice. Nice. And I also put in our Blue Sky. Follow us on Blue Sky so that whenever we go live, you'll know. Because sometimes there are times in which, life happens. We don't go live on Monday. Maybe we'll switch it to Sunday. Maybe we'll switch it to Friday, depending on what time we go live. So there it is. Follow us. And also, you'll probably get even a sneak preview of what we'll be talking about before the show even starts.
Sure.
That's right. So follow us there if you have a Blue Sky. Better alternative than Twitter. I still call it Twitter, even though it's not that anymore. I don't think anyone ever calls it.
It's always
X.
Twitter.
It's always Twitter.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
But by the way, I finally remember that. I know the time is long past. I finally remember the job that I was thinking about for the teacher in Harry Potter. That I was thinking of a toll operator.
I knew you'd remember it eventually.
Yeah, I was thinking of a toll operator because toll operators always look like extremely bored since they don't got shit to do.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. It'll be $2. Enjoy your day.
Yeah, because I just think of Mike from Better Call Saul.
Oh yeah. You still need a ticket, sir. No deal. Yeah.
But again, thank you all for watching. Tap in your questions. Patreon, $1. But most importantly, you have a good night, morning, afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. We are the King of Anime Podcast, and we are out.
Later.
Bye-bye.